What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, the usual, laughing at life. Life is laughing back, and just enjoying everything in between. But Deke, it's game day today, bro. I don't know if you know, bro. It's game day, man. I'm fired up. Piss is hot. You ready for game day, Deke? You know how game day goes, man.
Gee, baseball game.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, it's time.
You had me thinking that for a minute. I was like,
no, I was messing with you.
Pirate game, Penguin game, Steelers schedule releases today. What game are we talking about?
So we got some action. We got some action. All right, and they're saying audio is a little off for me, so I am not exactly sure. Let me check. Oh, all right.
Mic check.
There we go. All right, now we solid. Now we back in the building. All right.
Mic check.
All right.
We good?
Yeah, now we straight. Now we straight. But yeah, man, it is game day today, man. Little man's back out there, on the baseball diamond. So of course, I'm amped about that. The piss is definitely hot. But at the same time, we do got schedule release. That's at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm sure people are leaking it, so I'm sure people be doing that.
I'd say at least half the schedule's out right now.
That's what's up. Yeah, I ain't even checked it out, man. Like I told you, man, I treat it like Christmas, man. I'm waiting till the 25th, so I'm waiting till 8 p.m., man. But nah, bro, I'm sure, like I said, we're going to definitely have it popping up throughout. So yeah, man. But it's pretty dope, though, bro. It's pretty dope, man. So yeah, other than that, though, baby, things good. About you, man?
Can't complain.
All right.
Let me look up a Deke thought for you.
Uh-oh.
Because nothing really is interesting... or nothing interesting has really happened over the last couple of days. I don't think so, at least. You know what? I played golf yesterday. But I mean, we talk about golf how many times in these intros. I don't think people want to hear.
Okay.
Me talk about it. I played decent. You won some money off my buddies. Like no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that. So let's get something interesting here. Do you have a genre?
Nah, man.
Or an industry you want to hear about?
Shoot, in fact, man, I have Kill Bill in terms of my T-shirt. Shout out to the movie buffs out there. If you know, you know. It's a dope movie. So give me something movie related, I guess. Oh yeah. Give me something there.
Movie.
Movie or just media related. Give me something in that vein. Or entertainment. Yeah, entertainment space.
Do you know about this one?
Let me hear.
I feel like I heard this way back in the day. This
Okay.
is the first of the 101 fun facts on this website. 3 presidents, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe, all died on July 4th. Adams and Jefferson also died the same year, 1826. Monroe died 1831. Is it a coincidence? You decide.
Interesting. No, I actually did not know that. Shout out to the 4th of July and for 3 presidents passing on the 4th of July. I'm assuming all from natural causes, though, right? No foul play, nothing weird went on with any of them.
It doesn't say.
I would say, yeah, because I ain't even peeped the 1800 people. Yeah, cause of death for them. But shout out.
I guess the irony is that they're the founding fathers and they died on July 4th.
Just like Independence Day.
Yeah.
You can't draw it up like that, man. That's actually kind of crazy. I did not know that, though.
3 of them. All 3 of them.
Shout out. Damn.
Let me give you one more.
I was
that was
say
a short
that was
one.
a little, and it was a little morbid. Give me something like positive, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, EE said that was small, Deke. He wasn't feeling that one. He said he need better than that, bro. Yeah. Lee Govin was like Deke to the rescue. Now they're like, they don't know right now, man. They was like, they was excited. The optimism was high. It was like, we got a Deke thought. Like, let's get it.
You could tell. I didn't really put much effort into the Deke thought before we pressed the record button and started going live here. Usually that's where the best Deke thoughts are. It's something I've been thinking about prior to recording here. But I just figured, I got to think of something on the spot. I got to find something on the spot because I'm not going to sit here empty-handed on this intro and just say, yeah, everything's good. I don't got anything going on.
I like it though. My dog still he pulled something up. He's like, I got something. Well, you said it was 100 facts, right? What was let's get the 97th, the 55, the 52nd, and the 7th.
There's too much. That's too many numbers.
It's too many numbers?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Let's do.
No, because they're in order, right?
What?
They're numbered, right? 1 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying the 97th number, as in Cam jersey, the 55th number, whichever that fact is, the 52nd number, and then of course 7, because that's Big Ben, man.
We got to save a few of those, though. That's too many.
You think that's too many?
Just one more. Pick one of those numbers.
55 then.
55.
Man.
All right. Happy you didn't pick 52.
Come on, man. I ain't want to waste my time with this or 52. 52 is a special number. You know that, baby.
You could use 52 on the Bills channel if they want a fun fact.
Come on, man. We do like a big roll out. It has like drum rolls, fireworks popping off of the 5 deuce, baby. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully, give me something good. Give me something good, baby.
No, we're probably going to have to go to another one after this. Almost all commercially grown artichokes, 99.9%, come from California.
You see what I'm saying?
One town in particular, Castroville, is named the artichoke capital of the world.
Shout out to Castroville. Shout out to the artichoke. You eat artichoke?
No.
I don't even eat artichoke like that, I don't think, man. That was really the 55th fact?
Yeah.
That was terrible. Oh, my God. Why they doing me like that, bro? I don't want my fact to be artichoke based. That is not cool. Give me broccoli. Give me celery. I don't know. Artichoke, it's not really working for me, man. Jeez. Now they saying you giving substitute teacher vibes with your facts right now, man. Come on, Deke. Get him up off of you, man. Get him up off of you.
He's not wrong.
My man said, Deke, you slipping. That's and NML Finesse 410, man. He said you slipping over here, bro. Come on, man. We're going to get a better fact than that. That was artichoke.
That's tough.
Artichoke was a tough one, man.
Sorry.
Jeez, man. But shout out to Cali. Shout out to Artichoke. And what was it? It was, I forgot. I already forgot the city it was from now, man. Where they call it Little Artichokeville. So shout out
Castroville.
to Castroville. So shout out to Castroville in California, a.k.a. Little Artichokeville, all right? So, yeah. I like it, though. I like it. That'll vibe out. That'll cook.
Yeah. I guess so.
That'll cook. That'll cook. We ain't tripping on it. Besides, man. Got plenty of stuff we're going to talk about today. We have an article that we might get a chance to get to. We ain't talked about it in about 4 or 5 days now. But we're going to get to it eventually. Hopefully. We'll see. Then, we got to talk to TG. A lot's been transpiring where I'm sure he's going to have some input on some of these moves happening around the league. So, yeah, man, I like it. But with that being the case, if you ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and start it like how we always do. So, drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from. And in that way, we'll give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby. Oh, wow.
Fats624. This is what's good from the 559.
Man, what's
Dope Kango Moats.
Hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you. From the heart. I'm taking my LL Cool J vibe on.
Kasas Abdulaziz from Pittsburgh.
Shout out
California.
to Pittsburgh. Oh.
Pittsburgh without the H.
Oh,
California.
Okay.
And the 925. Yep.
I like that. He also says that Castro Valley, I guess that's that Castroville place. Yeah, Castroville. He's like, it's close to where he lives also. So shout out to that. And Cali, I suppose. And they said, I've never heard of that specific part of Cali, but I like it though. And shout out to Pittsburgh without the H. Kind of like in Atlanta. That's why I thought he was about to go with that thing, man.
James Jeffers. What it do from the 973. North Jersey, baby.
Shout out to North Jersey in the building.
Nick Bitt from the 401 Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Rhode Island one time.
Hannibal 090 checking in from the 770 Alfreda today. Got your boy in the office.
Huh. Man, why they got you in the office? Beautiful day like today. You supposed to be outside, man. Come on.
Sajan Patel, 918, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I like that.
Mr. Tap out 600 from 724 Greensburg, PA.
Shout out to Greensburg. Let me get in here real quick, man, because I got the homie Anir Mosley in. He says he's a Pittsburgher, but currently in Rosetta, California. Shout out to Rosetta one time for the culture. Then after that, we got Pittsburgh, PGH, Big Dog. Salute the 412 gang. Already you know. Moose in the 619 Diego. And he says, artichoke is great in a deep dish pizza. See, I don't want artichoke on my pizza. I'm pretty simple with my pizza. I go cheese, pepperoni, meat lovers. It's like one of those three. Can't go wrong with it. Yeah. You don't do artichokes. So you don't put artichoke on your pizza either. You don't put artichoke on your pizza. No.
Cheese pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Keep it simple, man. Get right to the, Yeah, the artichoke.
You want to throw pepperoni on some bacon or sausage? Like that's fine, but if it's up to me, I think you just get a plain cheese pizza.
There you go, man. There you go. Wait, hey, If the pizza's made right, you don't need all that extra stuff. That's how I look at it. All right, David Decker on the 585 Rochester, New York says, what's the word, man? What's good with you, baby? Chilling, vibing, the huge 828 style, tapping it in the 828 Hickory, North Carolina. And, of course, you know I'm going to have to end it with the homie, Mr. Tim Below in the 913 Kansas City in the enemy's territory. Yes, indeed. But shout out to Kansas City, man. Sometimes you got to go over there and take one of theirs, bring them to the family. Sometimes you go do that. So, 2-time Super Bowl champs, you're just snagging them out like that sometimes. You know how that go, D.
I don't know why the Bills are looking for receivers still.
You know how that go, D.
They picked up Claypool last week.
Come on, man.
They?
It just add to you can never have enough in the cupboard. You know that. Come on, man. It was like, yo, we got this big timer in Claypool. That we're going to give me a speed two-time back-to-back Super Bowl. He caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. No, I ain't going to get on him just yet.
Chiefs didn't want him back anymore, dude.
You never know. He could be the difference, though. Two-time Super Bowl
They might
champ.
need him back, though, with Rice. And what's going on off the field with him. Because I was going to say, like, perfect world for the Chiefs. They have Worthy from the draft. Yeah. They picked up Marquise Brown. And then they have
Rashae Rice.
Yeah, it's like their top three.
And you still would have Kelsey.
But, yeah, no more Rice. So I guess they could use Valdez-Scantling as their third guy right now.
Yeah.
At least the guy that's been in the system.
The crazy thing, as much as I was like, oh, man, it's MVS, it is the up and down. The reason why I was specifically pissed about him was because he actually caught 2 big catches in the Dago postseason matchup against Buffalo this past year. And it was like, yo, really? Yo.
Didn't he catch that big one against the Ravens, too?
Low key,
didn't do anything the whole game, and then
he caught that at the end of the game. You're right.
Third and something.
The one where he's like
Chiefs needed
back.
to convert, and Mahomes lobs one up like 30 yards down the field.
Bro. He's always behind the defense, but it's like it's 50-50 in terms of if you go catch it or not. But he was catching them once. I'm just like, really, bro? So I'm excited for that part, though. You know what I mean? Because that's pedigree. That's postseason. That's clutch moments, man. Regular season don't matter. Do it when it matters, man. And unfortunately, the blue and red was on the wrong side of him doing it. So,
veteran leadership.
Yeah, you know how that goes. 7 years in this thing, man. He got pedigree, though. He got pedigree. So we'll see.
All right, we got a few supers that just rolled in.
All right.
Yo Young starting us off today.
Shout out to Yo Young.
In 1910, Pittsburgh was producing a quarter of the world's steel, 60% of America's steel output.
I like it. I mean, shoot.
That's why we're called the Steelers.
Heck yeah. And that's another big
that's why we're
reason.
Called the Steel City.
Yes, indeed. Steelers, Steel City. And when you talk about why there is so much of Steeler Nation everywhere, they talk about how the rise of the steel industry, Pittsburgh at its height, along with the Steelers dominating at that time. Steel industry kind of goes away. Everybody kind of dispersed. You got Cali, you got Florida, you got all these other places. But a lot of the people that came right from this area migrated out of that thing. And that's why they took that Steeler brotherhood, that Steeler fandom with them. And, of course, the winning just keeps going. So it just makes it even bigger, even greater. But, nah, man, shout out to the steel industry, though, man. And shout out to the Pittsburghers, man. Yeah.
Notes with that Pittsburgh history lesson there for you.
I told you, bro. 10 years now, man. It's kind of like when you become an American citizen. You got to know all the facts.
Squatting rights.
Yeah. So it's like I had to learn. All right, this, that. All right, got it. So yeah, man, that was one of my little Pittsburgh things in there as well, man. Also, shout out to the homie AJ Martinez. He pulled up even before the show started. I totally missed you. My bad on that. He says, "Yo, busting my butt for pops at times, exhausting. Definitely can understand that, man. But the fact that you're doing it, hey, salute you for that, man, because the work got to get done, right? Whether it's you or somebody else. So the fact that you doing it, man, big time salute, baby. But stay motivated, though, too. Stay motivated.
Fish Momentum, 2 years ago yesterday, I met Moats, Deke, and Tyler Minicomputer at Southern Tier. We need another one with TG. Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
Shout out, man. No, that would be a vibe. Actually, that was a vibe of a night. It was still a funny night, too, man. Just thinking about some of the stuff that was taking place, man, logistically. But the turnout was dope, man. The people there was dope. And it was, like I said, it was a cool little setup, man. Shout out to Southern Tier, man. But, yeah, man, trust me, Official Momentum, whenever we back on location, I can assure you, you will be the first to know. I'm sending you an email directly. We ain't even going to announce it to the public. Official Momentum, I know you've been hollering about it. You've been talking about it. Here's the date, ASAP, all right? We ain't picked it out just yet. But just know you're on the short list for the invite.
Let's get you, Dub. Good to know I won't have to watch the disappointment on Christmas. At least I'm not paying for another streaming service.
I'm assuming that's schedule related. I'm assuming. Shout
They're
out
saying
though.
we got the Chiefs Christmas Day. I think that one's confirmed. There's like 2 or 3 that are legitimately confirmed. Actually, you know what? There's even more because the teams that we're playing are like releasing their schedules. I think way more than we're releasing ours.
Yeah.
So like people are piecing things together, and I think there's probably like 8 or 9 games that are out there. But the Chiefs one came out yesterday, Christmas Day, and that would mean some type of streaming service. I think Netflix has the pole position right now. They're talking about buying the rights for the NFL Christmas Day games this year, but I think Amazon Prime might be in the mix. Maybe what would be the other one? Would it be NBC? I don't know. But yeah, they're saying the Christmas games you're gonna have to stream. Although you could, if you're local, I guess. Let's go. UW's not local. Yeah. So if you're not here in Pittsburgh, you will have to get the streaming service to watch the game. But if you're still in Pittsburgh, yeah, you could watch it probably on KDKA or WTA. One of those. They'll play it. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Steelers Chiefs Christmas Day, and it would be a streaming game.
Okay.
Wednesday game. I'm excited.
All right. Let's say we've had a Wednesday before, so shout out.
Which would mean we're gonna be playing Saturday the week before.
Okay.
That's what Goodell said. For whoever's playing on Christmas, you gotta have at least an extra day. You can't go from Sunday to Wednesday. At least Saturday to Wednesday would be the same as going Sunday to Thursday. Yeah. Right. Which would also mean that they do have us for another Thursday night game in there too. So it'd almost be like last year where we have 2 Thursday night games. That's essentially the same thing. We got another one of those schedules this year. Man, we're getting the short end of the stick again. Push momentum. Steelers at Falcons week 1. I think that one's confirmed too.
Okay. I like it.
A little bummed about that. I wanted the Steelers versus Broncos week 1. But there's the storyline there. Arthur Smith revenge game.
And who's quarterback, man, for the Falcons?
What's he have to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying
storyline related. I mean, it's Russ versus Kirk. It could be a good little week 1 battle of the QBs.
Though? That's what I'm saying.
Penix beating out Kirk.
Just in general. He's coming off of an injury. It's just a lot. That's why it's like them giving him the 100 guarantee, which is crazy because it's off an Achilles. Like, you ain't seen it. It ain't been OTAs yet.
So now you on Penix.
No, I'm saying for the storyline, though. If you're the Falcons, can you definitively say right now, without a shadow of a doubt, who their starting quarterback is? Week 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be Kirk Cousins.
If he's healthy, sure. All I'm saying is, have we seen him? Because the same with Aaron Rodgers. Remember, it was a lot of hype around him. Oh, he's coming back. He's going to practice until they saw that first rep. And it was like, yeah, bro, you might as well go ahead and throw all of that hype away. You might as well throw all of this. He's coming back at the end of the season away because now that he actually has to go out there and do it at a football pace, he got to take a little bit more time. And that's all I'm saying with Kirk. I'm just like, yo, I just want to see if it's healthy. But that's where everybody looked at the Falcons like, y'all crazy for giving a man fresh off an Achilles $100 million fully guaranteed. Well, you ain't even seen him play yet. You ain't even see him come back and even practice yet. Whereas Penix healthy, young, 8th overall pick, so clearly they like him a lot.
I don't think there's any way Kirk's not starting week 1.
Just
because the timeline, when he get hurt, a couple weeks into the last season, a few weeks in, like he's gonna be set. He should be set, at least just from a timeline standpoint, and how the modern day injury recovery is. I'd be hard pressed, but I guess you're right. If you're not healthy, what can you do? I would think.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm just saying it's an Achilles, bro. That's it.
I would think, Atlanta wouldn't have signed Kirk if they didn't expect him to be ready for week 1. That would. Yeah, it goes back to it goes back to
8th
being
overall too, though. Right?
It goes back to being, the question of why the hell would you sign Kirk then? It would be the stupidest signing ever if you paid him $45 million per year.
But which one is
and he's
crazy?
Not even ready to go week 1.
But which one do you think is crazier? Doing all of that, or doing all of that and then turn around and drafting Michael Penix Jr. 8th overall?
I don't even know what to think anymore, man. Because
so that's what
I was shitting on the Packers for drafting Jordan Love and as time's going on, that actually might work out to be a good play for them. So 4 or 5 years down the line, who knows what happens? I think it's stupid right here now, but maybe I'm getting smarter to understand that I don't think any of us know anything. That's pretty deep right there.
Shout out to the Falcons, man. Shout out to the Falcons.
We got Official Momentum Ambition live next Friday at 8 p.m. #Meadows, #free.
Let's go. Let's go. That's in prime time, too, man. Y'all heard him.
Richard Arbizo, dates aside, any away games y'all trying to go to?
I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even, like, peeped it. So I have, like, no clue just yet. This is still, like, new to me. I'm waiting till tonight, man. When I look at tonight, then I'm kind of like, all right, put my feet down, check it out. But, yeah, I have no clue just yet. What about you, bro?
Well, we already know what games are going to be away. We just don't know when they are.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Probably not. As I sit here right now, I don't think I'm going to any away games. Maybe I'll go to the at Cleveland one. Maybe. It's close.
Because we're in Vegas again this year, too, right? I think that was one of them ones, right?
I don't know.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, maybe. Like Cleveland one, they're saying that it could be a Thursday night. It all depends. I mean, my schedule's kind of like month to month. Right now, I don't think I'm going anywhere. If I'm going to any games, it'll be home games.
Gotta be at the home ones. Gotta do that.
Justin Weimer giving us $2.
Shout out to Justin, man. We appreciate you from the heart.
Official Momentum Ambition at Craft House, June 29th, 2024, 8 p.m. #pull up.
Let's go. Month away. Y'all heard him.
Official Momentum says he'll be there Christmas Day. Chiefs Steelers.
Just the Wednesday joint. All right. Hey, let's go.
Your boy Dev. Yo, Deke and Moats. My gender reveal was Friday. Found out I'm having a boy. Wifey said no to Arthur's name, but Steeler Nation got another fan coming.
Respect. Shout out to you, your boy Dev, and congrats on the baby boy. Respect on that as well. Salute, wifey. Hey, and I like the fact that you at least brought it up to the board for approval. All right. Shout out to wifey, though. She ultimately was not too fond of the name, and that's okay. It's okay. Shout out to Steeler Nation getting another fan, though, man. Shout out to you, your boy Dev, and the fact that was your 20th super chat also, man. So big time salute to you, man, rocking with the show for as long as you have been. And like I said, man, just your support, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. But congrats on that one, baby.
Next one is Official Momentum. I meant to say Tyler Minnick. Sorry.
Huh.
He said Tyler Computer or something like that.
Yeah. Where was
Tyler Mini Computer. That's what he called Tyler Minnick. Tyler Mini Computer.
Low key, when you said
that's incredible.
When I saw today, I was like,
how's that typo even possible?
Tyler Mini Computer, but all right. Shout out to Tyler Minnick, though. Mini Computer, Minnick, I mean. Yeah. Shout out to the autocorrect, man. Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Whoever picked the Europe games must hate Germany.
Dang, what happened with that?
So there's the Brazil game, which is pretty cool that it's week 1.
This is the Friday one, right?
It's Friday.
Eagles. Yeah.
So we're only, instead of 2 days removed from NFL football, it's just 1. We got Thursday, Friday, day off,
and then
back on Sunday.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah, that Brazil game's Eagles-Packers. That's a good one.
Yeah, why do you say they hate them, though?
London is Jets-Vikings, Jaguars-Bears, and Jaguars got another London.
Yeah.
Jaguars-Patriots. Germany, yeah, this is terrible. Giants-Panthers.
Yeah.
How late in the season is that, though? It looks like November 10th.
You can't even flex
Maybe
now.
Bryce Young
Yeah.
has a good second year going for him, and I
National
can't make
brand.
a case for the Giants.
Giants
I
are a
think they're going
national
to be
brand.
bad.
But I think they're going to be bad as well, but I think just national brand part is like what you try to sell it on. And because you've already have like a full slate of other.
Who's even their backup after Daniel Jones?
I thought they signed somebody. I think they signed somebody in free agency. It wasn't nothing crazy, though, right? Yeah, nothing crazy.
They didn't draft anyone. They got neighbors.
Right. Tyrod, he was there. Then they had, what's the little lawyer boy? DeVito. Yeah, DeVito. He was there, too.
They have Drew Lock. Uh-oh.
Shout out to Drew. Yeah, I knew somebody was over there. Yeah.
Will Drew Lock be starting against the Panthers November 10th? That's actually a good question.
I mean, I don't see why he couldn't. But the same case that I could make for him is the same case I can make for him not to be the guy. And the same thing I can make for Daniel Jones. Yeah.
I think it's 50-50. Like, between potential poor play from Daniel Jones and him getting hurt. I think Drew Lock's got a 50% shot as we sit here today. And then, the other 50 would just be Daniel Jones doesn't play half bad, and he remains the starter for the Giants season.
We've seen him play well enough to get the contract that he's gotten to
under Dable
even get the Pro Bowl and all the other stuff. And then we know last year he got hurt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, got hurt last year. Wasn't still playing the best, but we'll see what this looks like third year under Dable though. Man, because it's definitely a make or break year for him. We all agree with that. And no Saquon also. So really gonna find out what's up.
Let's go, UW. Aaron Rodgers' Achilles has the chance to do the funniest thing week 1 since Floyd plays for San Francisco now. Yep.
What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something, bro.
So Floyd,
I'm definitely missing
is the
something.
one that injured Rodgers. He made the tackle that.
He didn't injure him. He was trying to get out of it. He was sacking him.
I know. He didn't. I know. It was more of Aaron Rodgers' Achilles versus the New York turf. Yeah. But he made the tackle. Yeah, he didn't injure him.
I was like, yo, what am I missing here?
Yeah, but he was a part of the Aaron Rodgers' Achilles story.
Got you.
So he's over there in San Fran now. Rodgers on the road, week 1, Monday Night Football against San Fran.
Got you. All right.
So if Rodgers' Achilles has a mind of his own.
Yo, that should not be funny. But it is. Because I can see what you're saying now. I can see what he's saying now. It did finally click. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what you mean. But hopefully San Fran don't have turf.
Why would they do that, man? Why would they put Jets and Aaron Rodgers on Monday night, week 1? Like, why would you do that?
They said we missed our opportunity last year. We only got 4 plays out of it. So we're going to come back. And
why would you do that? Literally any other time slot but that time slot. How do you jinx the Jets that bad and Aaron Rodgers that bad?
Look, if it happens again, I think everybody's going to say that either Rodgers is cursed or this is the NFL, like, legit having a script, bro. Like, they're not going to believe anything else. Like, we ain't going to be able to make this up.
That's a terrible script, though.
And don't let it be Floyd a part of it in any capacity again? Yeah.
That's still a terrible script. No script should have Aaron Rodgers sitting out the whole season. That's stupid.
I mean, it worked perfectly last year. Mahomes was the golden boy. They already got their replacement. They ain't worried about Rodgers no more.
No, it just doesn't make the season as interesting.
They have.
There's no way the NFL wrote it up.
Mahomes, man.
So all those quarterbacks were getting hurt last year.
They said, Lamar, go get you another MVP, Lamar. This is good for the ratings. Josh, we want you to make it interesting, but hey, Lamar is yours. Pat, you go do it when it matters the most. Go win you another one. We're putting you in the GOAT convo. That's what they're rolling with right now, man. And now they got the next storyline is Justin Herbert because he has John Harbaugh over there, man. Watch. They're going to start spinning that one. That's going to get over. You're like, dang, bro, why they talk about him so much over there? It's already set up, bro. It's already set up.
Corey Hewins, I live 2 hours away from Atlanta, so I'll be there week 1 waving the terrible towel.
Nah, shout out, man. Steeler Nation always shows up whenever we down in Atlanta, man. Y'all legit. Like, it don't even feel like a home or an away game. It legit feels like a home joint anytime in Atlanta, man. Shout out to Steeler Nation, bro. Y'all definitely.
Yeah, that's just going to be a 1 o'clock game, too, for sure.
Yeah. Has it ever been any, like, fours or prime times down there in Atlanta? Because I'm thinking,
I don't think you can really do it like that, especially for week 1 because it's an East Coast game.
Yeah, and it's not primetime worthy week 1 either.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not like Steelers Ravens.
Right.
It's not.
Atlanta hasn't done enough to make it marquee like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I think it will be cool. Like if Kirk plays, Russ plays for us, Arthur Smith with a revenge game. All right, could be a little interesting. But, yeah, I don't think it's enough to get us to a 4 o'clock or a primetime spot.
Yeah.
But I see what they were going for there, but the Broncos week 1 is the most obvious.
Yeah.
Clearly the most obvious one they should have went with.
Well, yeah, because which one is a bigger storyline? Quarterback versus former team, or former head coach versus former team?
Yeah,
Because I think they both kind of like.
I guarantee
but
the
Russ
average
sells more,
fan
right?
across America
Yeah.
doesn't even know Arthur Smith's our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, well, because Russ, as the name, is a bigger name than Arthur Smith. I'm just thinking in the sense of like, just, all right, well, that was the head coach there for the past 3 years, and now this is his first year, a part of this new offense with all these pieces, all the optimism, and it's the Steelers. Ooh.
Yeah, maybe
Now
it's
go play,
different
you know
if,
what I mean? I don't know.
like you said, the coach had a bigger name, if it's Belichick or something.
Respect. Or even Vrabel, like, yeah, any of these type of names, but yeah. Arthur Smith, he's a little different.
I'm happy he's here.
Shout out to Atlanta, though, bro.
It's with all due respect.
I like it, bro.
All right, what we got?
like
That's it for the Supers.
All right. So, bro, I think we actually can get to this article today, man. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this thing up. All righty. So there was an article that it was recent when it had dropped. Obviously, now it's been some time since then because, you know, we be talking when we get it here. It be like that sometimes. All right. But ultimately, there was a article written by, I believe it was Chad Reuter. I think that's how you say his name. And basically what he was talking about was some of the day 3 picks from this year's NFL draft and certain players that he thinks are going to have a chance to compete to be a starter in year 1. So obviously when we're talking about day 3, that's anybody 4th round or later. All right. So quick refresher on, let's make sure I wonder if I could do this off the top of my head. Actually, I ain't even gonna try to do this off the top of my head. Top 4 pick, or the picks that we have 4th round or later. We obviously brought in Mason McCormick. Then after Mason, we went Logan Lee, Ryan Watts. Make sure I ain't forgetting nobody on the back end, right? Who am I forgetting?
It.
That was it, yeah, because everybody was just undrafted dudes. So those are the 3 dudes that would be in, I guess, contention or even have an opportunity.
Undrafted dudes?
For the sake of the article, let's do it like a hybrid. First, we'll react as is without thinking undrafted dudes. And then after we react to it, see how we feel about it, then we could talk to undrafted dudes as well. All right. So, in terms of the players that the article had referenced, man, the first dude was Tanner Bortolini, offensive guard out of Wisconsin. Was a 4th round pick to the Colts. The second dude that he thought had a chance to start in his rookie year was DeCamerion Richardson, the cornerback out of Mississippi State, was also a 4th round draft pick to the Raiders. Then from there, the third guy he had was Jatavian Sanders, the tight end out of Texas to the Panthers, also a 4th round pick. His 4th person that he had on his list of players getting a chance to make it or just to start their rookie year out of day 3 was I just dropped Cedric Gray out of North Carolina, drafted to the Tennessee Titans in the 4th round. Troy Franklin out of Oregon, wide receiver, 4th round also to the Denver Broncos. Brought up Ray Davis. Shout out to Ray Davis, Kentucky running back, 4th round pick, obviously to the Buffalo Bills. Then from there at 7, Casey Washington, wide receiver from Illinois, drafted to the team we were just talking about, Atlanta Falcons. Hopefully we don't have to worry about him early on, but we'll see. All right. Then at number 8, D'Adrian Taylor Demerson, the DB out of Texas Tech that was drafted to the Cardinals in the 4th round. Tyrese Knight, the UTEP linebacker that got drafted to the Seahawks in the 4th. Cedric Van Pran, I think you've heard of that name before, 5th round draft pick to none other than the Buffalo Bills. Shout out. Then from there, Charles Smith Wade, the corner out of Washington State, to the Carolina Panthers in the 5th round. And then the 12th player that he had ranked with a chance to start as a day 3 rookie, none other than Pittsburgh's Mason McCormick. Obviously, we drafted him in the 4th round, 119th overall out of South Dakota State. So definitely like that. I'll read the rest of because it was 15 names total. So like I said, Mason McCormick was at 12. At 13, Tahib Steele, the corner out of Maryland, to the Chargers. Tommy Eckenberg, the linebacker from Ohio State, 5th round draft pick to the Raiders. And the last person that he brought up was the 6th round draft pick, 177th overall selection out of Oklahoma, the tackle Walter Rouse, to the Minnesota Vikings. All right. You got the drink. So I'll say if you read the little write up they put on him, and after that, man, we kind of react to this joint.
McCormick has the toughness and athleticism to take a starting spot from James Daniel or Isaac Seumalo. Yes, that potentially means the Steelers would start 3 rookies on the offensive line, but some Steeler fans might argue McCormick, left tackle Troy Fautanu, and center Zach Frazier will quickly constitute an improvement over last year's group, despite their lack of experience.
All right. How you feeling about that, man?
Yeah, I don't see it happening at all. I guess this guy had to come up with 12 names for this article.
Talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
Mason McCormick. It's not a bad pick, but his reasoning is off.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs to flat out say if James Daniel or Isaac Seumalo get hurt, then Mason McCormick can start. He's only one play away from starting at either one of those guard spots, either left or right. Because, no, he's not beating out James Daniel or Isaac Seumalo this offseason. No. Could he be the future over one or both of these guys in 2025 and going forward? Yeah, sure. And that's why I like the draft pick in round 4. But nah, I don't like their assessment on this one.
Yeah, man.
I don't agree with the assessment. I like that they picked the dude and they probably think highly of Mason McCormick and his ability to even just consider him potentially getting the spot over Daniels or Seumalo, but I'm just here to tell you it's not happening.
Yeah. I was like, I like the optimism. I like the fact that we're getting talked about. I like the fact that they even feel like we're picking players in the, latter portion of the draft that still can come in and contribute sooner rather than later. But yeah, Deke, I'm with you. What are we talking about, man? James Davis, Isaac Seumalo, they better not just be starting. They better still be dogs. Like, we need that from them, man. So, yeah, I don't think that, in terms of just the toughness and athleticism part that he was referencing, I don't think that is more than James Daniels and Isaac Seumalo's toughness and athleticism. And that's a big part for me in terms of if that's what you're specifically referencing, as in this is a bonus for him. It came off as like, well, that means that these two don't have those same characteristics and traits. And yeah, I don't agree with that at all, man. But yeah, an injury could happen. And then, I mean, I feel like we still be kind of pooping on the homie Nate Herbig. Cause it's like, dang, you still got Nate in the building, man. And we still feel good about him. Yeah, that's why we, signed him last year. But Mason definitely has an opportunity though. Could he beat out Nate Herbig? Sure. Do I think he beats out Seumalo or James Daniels this offseason? No. But like Deke also said, do I think he could be the future? Sure. I think it's a dope pickup, man. 4th round value on that. So I definitely like that.
Yeah, the real name I actually think has the best chance to start for the Steelers day 3 and we'll say beyond.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to add the undrafted free agents, it would be Beanie Bishop.
Okay.
I think he has the best chance just because there's an opening. Are we going to consider being like the top slot corner starting?
Sure, yeah.
All right, if we're going to do that, then I think it is Beanie Bishop because with Watts, we're talking about him potentially being outside, moving to safety.
Mm-hmm.
I just think his best chance for this team is going to be depth, but also special teams.
Yeah.
And then Logan Lee, you're just D-line depth competing with Loudermilk and Liao and Montravius, all those dudes. Whereas Beanie Bishop, like, who do we have as our starting slot corner right now?
Right, that's legit, man. That's legit.
And Beanie Bishop, I know he didn't really play slot, at least at West Virginia. I don't know how much slot he played at Western Kentucky, but he was West Virginia's outside guy. He projects perfectly inside into the slot.
Yeah.
It's just, all right, what does that look like in OTAs and, once training camp happens and all that. But, I mean, it's there. Like, the mold, the archetype, the prototype that he is, I mean, it's reminiscent of Mike Hilton / like a Cam Sutton. So I think he's like the day 3 pick and beyond that has the best chance to start early at some point this season.
Yeah. I would agree. Because like I said, Ryan Watts, I think that definitely is more of the safety vibe. The only thing, like I said, with Benny, I think him and Anthony Averett are going to be very similar in terms of what they're going to be asked to do in OTAs and training camp. Dudes that predominantly played outside, dudes that are also on the smaller side for outside, and dudes that are I think the Steelers are going to try to see, can they play inside? If you also remember Arthur Mallett with the Jets, he played some outside corner there prior to us signing him and putting him at inside with the slot also. Cam Sutton, another guy that started for us at outside, but we know he also played inside. So just in terms of some of that positional flexibility or some of the things that the Steelers are going to ask to see, can they do it? I think that, Beanie Bishop and, like I said, Anthony Averett are going to get a chance to compete with that. But if that's the competition for Benny, is you're competing with Anthony Averett, who, like we said, man, has come off of injuries. Like I said, didn't play the past year and a half because of injuries. If that's your competition, I think that his chance is better than, any of these other guys that we're naming. Because like you said, with Mason McCormick, he has to beat out Nate Herbig first, and then would have to beat out or wait for an injury from James Daniels.
2 starters that we've given some sizable contracts to.
You're right.
And they played good, too. We got to see both Daniels and Sam Alu play pretty good.
I would agree, bro. I would agree. So it's like you got to go that route for Mason McCormick to beat him out. For Ryan Watts, he has to, number one, transition potentially to safety, or he's going to be in this mix trying to compete with Beanie Bishop and Anthony Averett for the slot spot, which I
don't like that for Watts.
I would agree. I think that hurts him. I think, if anything, he would rather stay at outside corner and compete there than move into that slot, man. So once again, it's like if he's going to stay outside where we already have a JPJ, a Dante Jackson, or you're taking him to the safety spot where you still got a Minka and a Deshaun Elliott in terms of just starters, right? On paper starters.
Unless you think Watts can be, what's that dude up in Buffalo that plays?
Yeah, Terrence Johnson.
Unless you think Watts can be like him, I see that more as maybe a long-term goal for him as opposed to his rookie year.
Yeah, I don't see him there week one or starting even week like this season in that role. And
that'd be a lot.
Yeah, because like I said, Buffalo plays that as their base. Like they are in that 80-90% of the game. I don't think we're going to be confident or comfortable, or even the staff would be confident and comfortable in Ryan Watts in that role for that amount just yet, because it's a lot that goes with that. Not only is the coverage part, but the communication is real, because now you're a pseudo linebacker and nickel corner, just depending on the coverage and what they're calling blitzes and stuff. But then you also have that tackling part where you got to, like I said, it's just different. As we've heard Pat Peterson talk about it, we've seen multiple dudes kind of go through it, where you go from that outside corner tackling style, where it's half man, you're outside in, you can saw guys off. It's a lot easier to be aggressive and fire up, versus when you're at that, will linebacker, slot corner, slot, or even sometimes that's the pseudo walk down safety. And now, as you heard Pat Peterson say, right? Hey man, them dudes is coming straight at you, bro. You don't have anywhere to go. You got to face that thing straight up, and you have to do it every single time. And we know what the running backs are in the AFC North. We obviously know what the NFL can be at times with attacking corners, right? Where the outside corners or slots, they're trying to get to that alley to get that one-on-one. So that's the only thing. In terms of like long answer short, Ryan Watts playing in that role like in Buffalo, I do think he has the body type for it though. And that's the promising part.
You got to get better in coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of anyone else.
I was like Logan Lee.
I'm going through the undrafted free agents list in my head right now. The running back from Georgia.
He still have to go past
I bet
Warren.
you TG would think maybe he could beat out Najee.
Right, but he still have to beat out Warren, though. He ain't beating out Jalen just yet. They better not. All right, let's see. What about John Ross Plumlee? If John Ross Plumlee is starting for us this year, man, we have went belly up. It is bad. Man.
Yeah, no. Who else we got?
Jacoby Windman. But I'm like,
I like him, but yeah, we got TJ Watt and Highsmith.
You still got Nick Herbig over there too.
That's true.
Man.
Yeah, I like him. I would like him to be our fourth edge rusher.
Right.
I think there's an opportunity for him to be a fourth edge rusher. Because that's the difference when you're talking about playing significant minutes versus just finding a role.
Because he could definitely have a role. That fourth rusher, he'll have a role. Man.
Yeah,
and not just on special teams. Like he'll get, probably about 10 snaps, 10, 15 snaps defensively in terms of just the rotation of it.
Could this Georgia running back make the team? Maybe. It depends on how many running backs we want to keep with Smith.
Yeah, because right now
it might be tough for him because we already have 3. We have a solid 3 ahead of him.
Solid 3, but he's the only one who's similar to Najee. We don't have any other back that can do the whole be the battering ram and just keep, that part of it.
He's probably more practice squad.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of the practice squad too right now. You can kind of let him just sit there. I don't think anyone's going to be knocking down the door to sign him off ours either.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Any others?
What you want, the German? Julius? No. I was about to say, yeah.
No. So
shout out to the
I'm
German.
Saying Beanie
but,
Bishop.
yeah.
I think he's got the best chance out of all the day 3 people and beyond.
He definitely got the best matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, be a slot corner for us.
Yeah, I like his matchup better than anybody that we didn't talk to. Yeah.
As we're sitting here right now. Yeah, you look at what the cornerback room is. That's it. Yeah, he'd be competing with Anthony Averett, who has not really played predominantly slot throughout his career, or has really even been that good. Right. Yeah, and was out all of 2023.
Nah.
I would like Bishop's chances. It'd be a great story. It's weird because I like Bishop. I've heard his interviews. He feels like a Steeler. But then the other side of me is thinking, like, whoa, we're relying on an undrafted rookie for significant snaps.
At
his rookie year, like,
position, too.
Where does that leave us? Like, what does that tell us about our defense? And I still think the defense is going to be really good, but all 31 teams, I guess even 32, because we didn't draft him either. I was going to say, like,
right.
For this dude to be a starting slot corner or playing significant minutes in the slot, like day one, like all these teams couldn't have been that stupid to pass on him in the draft, right?
I mean, it just depends on how you want to look at it, Deke. It just depends on how you want to look at it, man.
Now there have been players that have fell, and you go around, and you're just like, how the hell did he fall that far? Tom Brady, something like you could go down a list.
And I would also say, think about even Mike Hilton. Mike Hilton wasn't just undrafted. He was undrafted and released from another NFL team prior to making it to us.
But he didn't play like that his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? Like Beanie Bishop would be. This would be
the starter
year.
rookie. What? All right, let's see.
Yeah, like
Cam
day
Sutton,
one.
Did Cam Sutton start his rookie year?
No. Yeah, it took him like 2 years.
Because we still had Dukesy here. Yeah, Willie Gay was still here.
But, just based off the room, he does have the best chance to do that.
Yeah, you're right. Is this a good thing or is this not a good thing now? Dang, D, why you didn't talk to me like this, man?
I think it's a good thing. I believe in Beanie. TG will talk him up too.
I expect TG to talk. TG gonna make him sound like, he the second cup of the Rod Woodson over here. You know TG gonna do it. Yeah, bro. I don't know how they missed on this one, bro. He got she play corner, outside, inside, safety. Put him on offense, play running back too. You want to? He went WU, bro. What you thought? Like, that's how TG gonna talk about him. I get it. Yeah. I just don't know if I believe it like that. That's all. But TG gonna have it over here like this is gospel, man. Like, oh, I got it.
I do believe he could play and be good for us.
Yeah. Because it's two different conversations.
I also
yeah.
thought the same thing about Pierre. I think that's I'm almost like learning from my old self and my old takes. I'm trying to like.
Fair. I can see the growth because you were way more heavy-handed on Pierre Island. That's, start him, good. We ain't worry about nothing. I respect it, bro. I like it, though. Because he was playing a lot better in training camp than he did when the game, actually started happening.
Pierre?
Yeah. It happens like that, though,
yeah,
sometimes.
I thought he did good that preseason, too.
Like, I remember watching him in camp, seeing him in the preseason, like, he looks good.
Ultimately, I think he outplayed whatever we got him for.
He was undrafted.
Was he undrafted?
Yeah,
or was 7th round pick or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he actually played when we needed him to.
Yeah. Has made plays also.
Yeah, was special teams guy. Good depth. Yeah, he was good for us.
Yeah, to me.
Wasn't the lockdown corner I thought he could be, though.
All right.
Wasn't deserving of the Pierre Island nickname.
Fair. Because I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, is Beanie Bishop the new version of the James Pierre or even a Trey Norwood at time where it was a late round dude, whether he was drafted or undrafted, but we knew he did certain things collegially that were exciting. And we could obviously see an area where it's like, yo, man, we think this dude can come in here and help us out. Like, maybe that's the vibe right now. I mean, you think Trey Norwood
was good his rookie year.
Seriously.
He was flat out good whenever he got on the field.
They both Pierre made plays, Norwood has made plays. But I think the difference of what we're seeing specifically for this is, do we feel the same if Norwood would have been the starter at the slot spot or the starter at safety? his rookie year versus him spot playing.
Yeah.
Where it's a little bit more controlled, a little bit less exposed to some of that negativity. I just think with Benny, we're talking about potentially you getting out there with no help. You know what I mean? Like you're learning on the fly.
But who else are we gonna put there as it
And
sits
that's
right
legit,
now?
bro.
Yeah, unless
That's
I'm missing
very legit.
something,
Yeah.
we could take one of our outside guys and put him inside. Darius Rush, Corey Trice. Maybe we have
Right.
them predominantly outside. We bump Dante Jackson in,
Mhm.
and then it's JPJ on the other outside. Unless we just do that, then I don't think Beanie Bishop is going to have as big of a role or potentially be a
Right.
starter. But there's nothing to say that we're going to go that route right
That's
now.
what
At
I'm
least
saying. Yeah.
we don't have any breadcrumbs or signs.
Because once again, depending on how high the pedigree of player that you pull from outside, you might potentially create another issue at that spot as well. Because like we said,
as I'm
slot
talking
corner,
this
you
out,
play a
though,
lot.
part of me does think that they will do something like that and just rotate 3 or 4 of the outside cornerbacks, get one of them inside, and maybe Bishop won't see as much early time as we're thinking about right now. But again, the role and the path is there for him. It's for the taking. But I could see the Steelers getting versatile and getting creative.
Yeah. Because I almost think of it like
if
how we
Corey
do wide
Trice,
receiver too.
if Corey Trice lives up,
Mm-hmm.
if he just steps back in as where he was before he got hurt last year, I think it'd be hard to keep him off the field.
This is my only hesitancy with that. We never saw him in a game.
That's true.
Because I'm like, with Pierre, in training camp, Pierre was looking like that, bro. Pierre was looking locked down. Pierre Island, like all of that. And then we actually got a chance to see if it could do that week in and week out when the games actually mattered. And that was where we saw a little bit of a difference. So with Corey Trice, man, it was dope. The optimism is still high on him. But just like as the former player, I'm just like, I just need to see some type of just game scenario, live lights, the ball in the air, and you just having to make a play. Because sometimes it just feels different when them lights hit and you got them game jerseys on and that crowd there. Referee might give you a bad call, just anything. It's like, how do you respond in those moments? And we just don't have that information on Corey just yet. But, I mean, in terms of the eyeball test, everything else look good.
Yeah. But again, that goes back to why Bishop has a chance. Because
that's legit. Definitely legit.
Outside of JPJ and Dante Jackson, there's just a bunch of other upside potential corners in the room.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of them are outside, but still, if the Steelers do go an approach where they think they could rotate the dudes and be versatile with it, then that would eat into Bishop's snaps in the slot. But, I mean, he's in that just category of all those dudes. Just put him in the mix of unknowns.
Hey, shoot, the good thing for Benny also is this. We've seen Coach T. He's not afraid to throw him out there. If a dude is capable, if a guy is playing and he feels like that gives him the best chance to win, he'll throw a young guy out there, man. So we've seen that. So with Benny, it's like, man, you got the best pathway of any of these dudes. You got the best matchup of any of these dudes.
Yep.
Take advantage of it. And I'm sure if you're Anthony Averett, guess what you're saying? You're saying the exact same thing. Bro, all I got to do is beat out this undrafted rookie who has predominantly been an outside corner. Come on in here. Let me try to do the same thing. Y'all like me. So I like this thing right now, man. But it'd be interesting to see what other moves we make. Not just in the sense of like outside free agents, but like you were talking about, outside corners potentially bumping in, trying to see who is capable of that. More you could do type convo.
Right. A couple of supers rolled in. We got 5 minutes till TG?
Loosely 5 minutes. You know how TGB. Let me warm you up now. You good? Out of your streak? Paul,
I kind of want to ask him. Does he think Beanie could start for us? Slot corner, day one.
All right.
Tell him take the West Virginia lenses off for this too.
Oh, gosh. Good luck with that one, man.
I need a real answer.
You know you're going to tell him, man, that dude's locked down. He's ready to start day one. He's going to be the best corner we've ever seen. Tell you, he's total package, catch, tackle, play the run, set the edge. Every time he gets a pick, it's a pick six. That's what he's saying. He's like prime time, bro.
Mike Hood should shout out to the Steelers fam. ESPN already pushing the Micah Parsons narrative. Sheesh. I'll use their own.
Dang, what happened?
Come on, man.
What they got going on with him? I just seen the little sumo drink. They got something new going on?
I don't doubt it.
I mean, he was a convo last year. How they was pumping him up. Him, Myles Garrett. You know how they do.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. They gave one to Myles Garrett last year. They got to give
how they
want to
do
another player.
You know how they want to do?
Yeah.
We done peeped this, man. I will not be surprised. TJ can have 30 sacks. They be like, hey, Mike Parsons.
Mike has got his podcast. He'll be talking about it and stuff.
Mike Parsons, come on down, man. Yeah, Depot. I get it, bro. And then just get up there and be like, yeah, I ain't even surprised by this one. Yeah. Like when Myles Garrett went up there. Just like, really, Myles? You just, no shame. I like it, though. Respect.
Louis G, just saw y'all's last show and can't believe Deke had the nerve to mention Kenny Ice Cream Pickett's name in the top 5 Steelers dinner.
Yikes.
I'm a low-key miss the Deke Bayless KP8 takes, getting me all triggered.
I don't think Louis G is a Kenny person. I don't think he's a Kenny supporter. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah.
How about that though? Like he secretly is gonna miss KP being on the team though because of my takes.
Yeah, they get him going, bro. That's what he was saying. He said getting them all triggered. Yeah, he missed that. He's like, you don't trigger him no more, man. You being too like cool. You know what I'm saying? You saying stuff that people want to like, oh yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah. We like it when you're like the man over here and you looking at everybody else like, oh, y'all crazy. Like right now, they're like, yo, he's one of us. Yeah, I think that's what Luigi is referring to right now, man. No, Luigi said, I don't like that, man. Deke's supposed to be an island, right here. Just standing by himself with his pitchfork like, hey, y'all hear me over here? And I'm respecting it, bro.
I just call it like I see it, and that's how I saw it then. How I see it now, if you agree with it, cool. If you don't, cool. Like it is what it is. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I thought Kenny was gonna be good for us. Really did.
So take that, Louis G. Take that. All right. But hit that like button too one time for the culture and subscribe for not you, Louis, because you're not new to the channel, but for anybody else who's new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. One time for the culture.
We got Steeler Maniac 00 joining the upper room.
Shout out to Steeler Maniac 00 and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All righty. So
we're good.
He said he's good to go.
A minute early.
All righty. We will see what is on the other end of this phone call, Deke. You never know. And that's the beauty of this thing, man. That's the beauty of TG. Y'all need a TG in y'all life. That's your problem. You know? All right. Oh, bro, I'm going to drop the phone again. I'm tripping. Lord. All right, now let's call up the homie. You know he ain't going to answer the joint. Hey, yo, I'm going to just laugh at myself real quick. Hey, Deke know exactly why when I hold this up. All right, we trying to call him. You notice when you hear him? Come on, baby. Come on. All right. There we go. Now we should be able to hear him perfectly. All right. What's the word with you, baby? How you?
What's up with it?
Man, there the homie go, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. The one and only Pittsburgh Steeler alum. Hey, don't put me on speakerphone, man. I got a little feedback. Don't get me on speaker. I'm about to say,
can't hear you.
Yeah, I can hear me a little bit. There it is. Now we solid. We back in the building. So let me get you going though, because I'm talking about that Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. I'm talking the West Virginia Mountaineer. They say it's almost heaven. I'm talking about one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, Terrence Garvin, aka TG. One time for the culture. One time for
I
the
need
culture.
a little clap, man. They gotta y'all gotta give me like a little. Like I feel like we're advancing now, man. Y'all gotta give me a little. Okay. We're growing.
He says it's the evolution. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're growing. Like y'all can give me a little cot when we got in here. Like,
Okay.
Respect. Fan applause or something. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Yeah.
I usually tell the people hit the like button one time. That's why you tell, hey man, TG on the boat right now. Hit the like button one time for TG, bro. Y'all know how it go.
Hit the like button.
No one says we need a TG theme song.
He need a TG. You man.
I need a theme. So how we get a theme? Yeah.
Let's say get the theme song for the man.
Yeah.
All right. Jeez. I didn't know that this is all right. So what we're gonna do? I know the person that be like, doing some of this stuff. I'm gonna put it in the suggestion box for him, and then we're gonna take it up to management. All right, that's what we're gonna do. That's the least I could do. It's the least I could do.
Have your people talk to my people.
Come on, man. You know how we do. Absolutely, man. But shoot, man. We actually got plenty that we need to discuss with you, but I'm gonna just bring you right into the convo that we were just having. All right, because I think it's appropriate, man. So we were talking about, reacting to this article, some of these day 3 picks for the Steelers and who could potentially start. So the guy had brought up Mason McCormick, obviously the guard out of South Dakota State. We weren't really agreeing with it, but we obviously said, man, there happens to be an undrafted free agent that we think has a legitimate chance to potentially start this season.
I know who you really want to say.
Okay, so me and Deke, we're having this conversation about your man's Beanie Bishop, right? We're like, you got Beanie Bishop. His real competition is probably at Anthony Averett, who we just signed, but he hasn't played in, over a year coming off of an injury. And we're like, he probably legitimately has a chance to transition to that slot corner spot and start. So we said, well, you know what? Maybe instead of me and Deke, going back and forth the whole time about this player, we should just hit up the West Virginia Mountaineer. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mr. W, because we said if anybody can give us an unbiased, proper evaluation of Mr. Beanie Bishop and the potential for him to come in here and play slot, we said nobody better than you.
Hold on, Deke didn't give you a perspective?
Uh-oh.
He watched it. He seen the pick. He seen all that. He was watching the game. What are you talking about? Like, he didn't give you perspective.
Deke, can you tell me that? Deke, right there, what's going on, Deke?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Deke, you left that out, Deke. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Deke.
he wasn't watching.
Not trying to worry about the past.
Oh,
I'm trying to talk about Beanie
I'm like,
Bishop
I'm
and his
shocked.
future
Like,
here in
what do you
Pittsburgh
mean? Like, you should have got
and the
great
Steelers.
perspective right there. He was
I was like, Deke actually has never referenced Beanie Bishop in the game versus Pitt, so I never knew that this took place. Okay, all right. I missed that.
The corner out.
Oh,
we won't get into that. But he knows.
It was probably more due to Jerkovich just being our
But he was
quarterback.
quick to
As
bring up
opposed to
that pick
Bishop.
six before
With
the
all due
draft.
respect to Bishop, I think that was more of a Jerkovich bad pass, bad decision type of
Jacobus
thing.
was just he was just in a Steelers rookie minicamp this weekend,
as a
man.
tight end, as a tight end. Not the position he was playing at Pitt.
Oh, they brought that in there?
Like 9 months ago.
He got invited. That's what he got invited, bro. Yeah, he was invited, man. Yeah, he's got to cover something, right?
Hey, but listen, me and Moats were agreeing. I actually think Bishop does have a legitimate chance to start for us.
I can see that. He's a good player. Like, he played hard. I mean, he's smart. Good size. Good size. He can run. I think he was a dude. He should have got drafted, Like, I thought he was I think that's like a steal right after the draft, That's like a extra draft pick. I think if there's one more pick, you draft him. So it's like, I don't want you to feel like it's just this. I don't want to say the word undrafted, like that's just a negative, but he's a player. Like, he's a guy that can play. He can run. He'll tackle. He's willing to, He has real good ball skills. That's one thing I would say, like, that's his positive, his ball skills. He'll catch the ball. I think that's a underappreciated skill, but he will catch the ball, He's aggressive. Is he a slot, though? I know he's more like outside.
So this the thing. So at WU, he was predominant on the outside. But we're looking at,
what is he, 5'9"?
Yeah, in terms of like his ability to transition, we're saying, well, hey man, we got 6'2", almost 6'3" corners out here in terms of JPJ, Corey.
Short, but he's wrong though.
Oh no, we agree with you there. Yeah. But that's kind of why we looked at a guy like him, in that 5'9", 5'10" range, Anthony Averett, 5'10", 5'11" range. And we're saying, all right, if we don't have slots on the roster right now, who are guys that potentially can transition from outside corner to maybe bump in there like we've seen with Cam Sutton, playing slot inside and then being able to bump out to the outside. So we're just trying to think about different guys like that. Even Arthur Milet, when he was with the Jets, was playing some outside corner there prior to coming to us, where obviously he played in the inside with the slot.
He was a slot.
Yeah.
Like, that's a slot.
All right, so we're like, man, what does that look like? Could, Beanie Bishop transition into that? And if so, we're hearing some of the things that you think would be why he could. I guess the flip side would be, what would be the reason why you think he couldn't do it potentially?
I mean, what are you trying to get out of it? Like a third corner in a sense? That's always the debate with the slot.
Yeah.
Like, you want a third corner or are you looking for a
physical dude? Yeah.
A physical dude. Because I don't know that he's just going to put his hat in that. He's not going to step in that B gap like that, maybe. I don't know.
Because that's what we need to know. Because we said those are two different style of tackling, man. That outside corner versus that slot / safety in the alley. Yeah.
Running back to you in the alley in that B gap.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Let me step up. Baltimore, you got a Derrick Henry now.
Yeah.
It's like it's coming through the big gap. So it's like I don't think he's just your slot. That's like your Mike Hilton guy that you just leave him there and let him eat. But I mean, Coach Tomlin got a good way of bringing that out of you. Like, put your face in the fan. So I mean,
look, it's not what you're capable of, but what you're willing to do. Come on, man.
Willing to do,
don't be scared to go to sleep around here. Come on now.
So, but I mean, he can cover. Like, he was outside, so that slot is a different monster. Like, you got the two-way going, the slot a little bit different. It's a different monster. Like, but it's like your third corner. I mean, they got options.
That's what I'm saying. They play a lot.
But Pittsburgh sits in that cover 2 a lot, man. They sit in that 2 a lot. So with them being in that 2, like, I can see them using somebody like I mean, I don't think you mess with a Minka. Like, you leave Minka where he's at, but just
because I can see that like a DeMonte Casey potentially, man, being utilized
something like that. Yeah. Like, you put that in the slot, it could give you, it could be your alley, but it still make a tackle.
Yeah,
it could get the ball back inside on like them swings.
And talk a little bit, because you referenced obviously how much we like to run that cover 2, right? Tampa 2, cover 2. For the slot corner though, man, what would that role look like? What did the ask be from him from a coverage standpoint, and even like I said, man, some of this run fit stuff, man?
Yeah, so I study Pitt a lot, and like what Pitt likes to do is they run variations of that cover 2. So like they'll have that cover 2 where the slot will be the run through, like the middle run through. Sometimes they have that cover 2 where he's like just straight like a hook dropper. So it's like they use their 2, like they try to almost get it like a third safety or like more of a third safety. Somebody that can get the ball back, but he'll still come make a tackle. That's why you've seen dudes like Mike Hilton be successful. You've seen dudes like you just said that when the ball.
Oh yeah, Arthur Milet.
Yeah, Arthur Milet. He's been successful. You see that because the position is not a super just. All right, I got number 2, and this is my man. Right. Like it gives you different options. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit versatile. So it's like, I mean, he got options on who could do it. I like the dude from Baltimore that just came over is a good player.
Yeah, Anthony Averett. Yeah,
he's a good player. Like that Baltimore secondary it's been tough for a few years, and like them boys get after it. Like they kind of all got that. They had that versatile secondary type feel where it's like you could be here, but then you could be here. Yeah. So that was kind of a thing where I'm like, I could see him going into that slot. I think that's kind of like why you bring him in, Like,
well, because body style wise, his body type is similar to what they saying Benny's is, man. In terms of, I think Anthony's listed at 5'11", $185. Let me pull up the official what they have your man Beanie Bishop listed at. All right,
Beanie's longer than he is tall. I would say Beanie's like 5'9", 5'10", but Beanie, he almost looked like a 6-footer,
They got him at 5'10" on Google.
5'10", all right.
They might have rounded up.
Yeah, ESPN got him at 5'10", $184, so literally just an inch shorter than
6 foot.
Than Anthony. Bro, you don't stop that, bro.
Lil Bronny was 6 foot for the last few years, man. Came in 6'1", that's 6 foot.
My dog said, yo, that's 6 foot. Just round out, that's 6 foot. Hey, why you playing, bro? Right,
combine height 5'9".
They told that boy Brady take them shoes. I say, hold on, bro, don't. Hey,
take them.
You said combine height 5'9"?
NFL.com.
You see what I'm saying?
Combine,
TG, you know them combine
5'9".
undefeated, bro. Hey, put your heels down, put your toes up, man. All right, let me see real height, bro. All right.
Nah, the combine puts the hair down
Hey,
too. Like,
facts. Like you ain't looking up. Nah, you're looking here. All right.
No, let's say this.
Hey, Beanie Bishop himself, though, here's a quote. He believes he's a perfect match for the Steelers in the slot.
Oh,
okay.
Sell yourself.
Smart.
I like it.
Smart
Sell yourself. Yeah.
I mean, I like that though. That's where it's open. You know.
You gotta find a home, baby.
Yeah,
get in where you fit in.
Like, I think that's the first place to the field in a sense. Because I think they still like Buddy from last year. What's his name? Maddox. They still.
You talking about Corey Trice?
Oh no,
Corey Trice. Corey Trice. They still like.
Yeah,
they still like him from last year. Like he had a lot of upside going into last year, and he's big.
Yeah.
Then that boy that they just brought over from Carolina,
Jackson. Yeah,
he's a dog. Like don't sleep on that. I'm telling you, he's a dog.
Facts.
He's a dog. So it's like I think the closest spot too on the field is that nickel. You know,
because we're saying. I mean, you think about it. Dante Jackson, Joey Porter Jr. are your outside corners. Minka Fitzpatrick and either Deshaun Elliott, DeMonte Casey. Even Trenton Thompson was starting at one point for us in the safety room last year.
I like Trenton Thompson.
Yeah, I'm
a sneaky Trenton Thompson fan.
Well, I can see why.
I like the side.
I was going to say already picked it. Yeah.
You know I like that.
Hey, look, and he is a ball first safety, not a tackle first safety. Yeah, it's a difference. That.
Yeah. You know that's my type.
That's a true safety. Yeah.
I love Minka. Up top. Like I don't think you really mess with that. So I think you leave that. I like Trenton. I like Casey in the slot. I like that. I think he's a slot type. I think he's more. So this is what I would love.
Well, the thing is, size wise, he's not. He's about 10 pounds less.
Yeah.
But he's still 5'11", $175 is what ESPN has him listed as well.
But I feel like he pulls up more, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. That's just. When I think about him, I feel like he'll come.
Oh yeah. He don't duck nothing. He's not ducking anything.
Like he pulls up. Yeah. Like I don't. The weight might not say who he is. You know what I mean? Like I'll pull up.
He's not little. He's just short. That's how you look at him. Yeah. He'll hit you. Though.
Mike Hilton.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts. Hilton ain't a little dude. He's just short. He will hit you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like you got options. I think the secondary is starting to get versatile. I think one thing about NFL secondaries is starting to get where it's like, I don't want to say positionless, but positionless. Where it's like, all right, I could be a slot, but I'm a safety. I could be, I'm a corner that kicks into the slot.
Yeah.
I could be that other safety is almost like a fourth corner in a sense too, where it's like you bring that down and that's on your slot man to man. So it's just, it gives you different ways how you want to run it. Like I said with that cover too, like, it makes it to where that slot don't have to Superman up everything all the time. And you can do different things with it. So you got options, Of course, I would love to see Beanie there. I'd love to see a West Virginia guy in that starting rotation. Like, that'll look good. He's smart. You know how to make plays, I'd like to see that.
All right.
Well, that is a good point. Like, are we too hyper-focused on looking for that slot corner, quote unquote slot corner? Like I'm really curious at looking at what Chandon Sullivan and how much he played for us last year in terms of snaps, because he was our slot.
Legit. Yeah, good call on that.
Like I remember seeing him out there, but how often was it really? It's like 30% of the time. Yeah. I mean, a bunch of these games 30%, 20%, 40%. The last like 3 games, it was 70%, 55, and 72%. Yeah. But I feel like that weren't we dealing with some secondary injuries?
We had, yeah. But I was trying to figure out who were we utilizing because of the injury we had. We at one point were predominantly playing like the base stuff because it was Pat P at safety, Eric Rowe was at safety.
Pat P was good.
No, Eric Rowe was at I'm not tripping. Yeah, they both moved him back there.
Pat P, Levi Wallace, and Joey Porter Jr. for probably first half of the season, right?
Corner, right?
You said what now?
Pat P's almost like your third, fourth corner coming from just the top. Though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just what
in terms of like how do we get into it? Yeah.
Yeah, like flashback. You think a LeBeau coming down, that might be your man a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or you think like a Coach Butts, a Coach T style is just more like we say the cover 2, where it's like you see more of a Mike Hilton in that, and where it's like, all right, I just gotta fit this.
Yeah.
You know, or I just gotta be in the right place so I can get it back to the linebackers that's running these Patrick Queens of the world. You know, so I mean, it's kind of what style you want. I like if you throw 3 to the flat and number 1 and 2 go stock block. I think does Beanie Bishop get off of that and get it back? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you know, so
no, that's a real
are,
question, man. So what you basically what he's trying to set up is the 3-by-1 look where they giving him that quick pass out there to the right side with them 2 blockers and trying to see can that corner, that inside corner, beat that dude, get off that block and make the tackle, man.
Can he get it back to the crowd? You know what I mean? Or does this split between 1 and 2 and now you got action?
No.
So it's like I think when you think of slots, there's so many other things you can look at. Like it's a physicality to it as well as a cover guy too. Like, you know, it's a special position. It's just.
I mean, it's an important position.
Yeah. It's your extra linebacker. It's your extra corner. It could borderline be your extra safety. They get in that 3 safety a lot where they might make it look like this and he rotate back and now he's the middle run through.
Hey, look, you the unblocked defender too, man. Sometimes on that backside, we sending it back to you. Yeah.
So, you know.
So maybe it could be a combo of 3 guys of like Beanie Bishop plays 30%, you have KZ playing 35, 40%, and then like Corey Trice / like a Darius Rush or Dante Jackson playing another like 25, 30%. Maybe that could be it.
I feel like Dante Jackson's out there on that. I just think that's
opposite JP.
Yeah. I think that's opposite JP. Like that's 1-2 right there to me. You know? So I don't know. I think, but you know, like I just said, they like that Trice. I think that Trice is a guy. So where it's like that might be your 1, 2, 3. How do you sort it out? But I think Jackson's going to be on that field. I don't think like
we traded Deontay for him. He better be.
Yeah, I think that's
he's a productive player though. He's been he just played in Carolina, but he's productive.
And I remember a couple of years ago, he was the talk of the town. Like he was the is this up next? Yeah. Is this the next Joshish? Like he was getting picks.
That's the thing. He got a ton of picks. Yeah. This is literally the first year of his career not having a pick, but this is first year coming back off of the Achilles. But he played the whole season, started every game.
And so that's what he needed to show.
Right. Are you healthy? Let me just see that. Yeah. All right, we know the ball skills haven't gone away. You got that, but are you healthy?
I might not need as many, you know. You might not jump so much, but I played a good, solid season.
Yeah. Nah.
Like Saquon, man. You know. Like Saquon. Now this is the year where he takes off. He gets back to being who he is. I just think that was a great pickup. Like I like him a lot. I'm a fan. I can say that.
You're on the Philly train now. So that's squad you going with this year?
Oh no, I'm not talking about Philly. I'm talking about Jackson.
Oh. No. I thought you said you was on Saquon Barkley and he's in Philly, and then Deke did bring up the Kenny over there too. I didn't know he was following your mans.
No, I haven't made that. I haven't picked my Madden team yet.
Okay.
Okay. You haven't done that.
Are you interested in Atlanta? Are you interested in them?
I did see Week 7 Jets though. I'm not saying. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that.
When you say Week 7, what Steelers Week 7? Just make sure.
I did see Steelers Week 7.
Okay. Because you know you got a lot of alliances. I just don't be knowing which team. You could have been talking Seattle. I ain't know if you was on Washington. I see you talking about a Jaden Daniels jersey the other day. Like I just ain't know, bro. You know I ain't know, man.
So I'll be bouncing. That's what you're saying. Like
even the Ravens.
You're right. Hey, look, it was playoff time. He was over here. Hey, man, Lamar, bro. You know he from the crib, bro. Forward, hey, man, be more in the building, bro. Like I was like, yo, I just didn't know, so I didn't want to assume. All right, when you was like Week 7, I was like, just which team? Are we AFC, NFC? Yeah.
You know, football is like it's like the boxing. It's like modern day boxing. You know. You see a Devin Haney something take a bad loss, you gotta go.
You know what, man? I was definitely more of a Tank guy. Bud's my guy.
Anyway,
I like Bud Crawford, man. Yeah. Nah, respect on that.
That'll be good competition in that room. That corner room would be nice. Like I think that'll be something that gets spotlighted in preseason. Like you'll see that a lot. That'll be good competition.
Nah, I like it. Shoot, man. Well, since you did hit us with a little bit of that around the league action right there, bringing up Saquon, I did have another guy I had to just get your quick reaction on, man. Shout out to the homie Bud Dupree, though. Bud Dupree, man. My man just signed with the Chargers. Yeah.
It was looking like he was going to try to make that return home.
I thought he was.
Ooh, that was going to get messy.
Don't do that. It would have because of I ain't even think about the Highsmith, TJ, the
Oh,
money
that was
already in
crazy,
that room.
man.
Yeah.
Man, we already.
It would have been fun.
It would have been cool, but
It would've.
who goes out there first? Hi.
Oh,
Who would
Highsmith.
have? This your world. Who would have went out there
Man,
first?
look, y'all keep me about this thing, man. I don't want no
That's
problems.
your world to
Man,
the
I'm
T.
not in. Hey, man, hey, look, man. All right. We would have figured it out. That's all we said. We'd have figured it out. All right. But I don't want to pick it. Yeah. Oh, I'm going with this one or that one. Nah, man. Look, man. We would have figured it out. May the best man win. All right. Go over there and compete for it. But Highsmith is the big money right now. So, you got to go with the check. That's how it goes.
You know who went out
Gotta
there
go with the
first.
check.
But let's not act like that's not big money either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, first
don't
round
do
pick,
that.
home, bro. Don't play.
I
All
don't
right.
know.
Yeah.
They just had to butt through pregame.
All right. You peep game. Yeah. I already know. Hey, shout out.
I don't know.
Yeah. If
Shout
you
out
know,
Bud.
you know. Yeah. The boy got his own. He got his own street. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's pretty big time. Yeah.
So, a lot of jersey sales. First 48.
Facts. That would have been interesting though if he would have came back though.
That'd have been interesting. I'm telling you. That'd have been
This would
interesting.
have been depth guy.
I think you need depth guys. I'm not
Yeah.
like hyping that. I think
You do.
because
Yeah.
one thing TJ will sit down for 2-3 weeks. Like he will give you that. So it's like I think keeping guys hot. I think you'll see somebody else come in there at that position. Though.
Well, because right now we got 3 deep, and the 4th guys we stand here is the undrafted free agent out of Michigan State, Jacoby Windman. So
You like him?
I like him as in this is an interesting undrafted free agent. Let's see if you can come in here and develop. Do I like him to go into the season as our surefire 4th rusher? I'm not there just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of the intangibles, but
Okay.
I just need to see. Like, get out there first, man. Let me see what this preseason look like before I just airmail it. Yeah,
Man, they trying to kill off preseason so bad.
I know.
It's like, how do we get to see?
bro, they be over here saying stuff like, "You don't even need preseason; just go out there and show up." I'm
Yeah.
like, bro,
I seen something.
TG, do
I
you
seen
make the
something they was
NFL
like-
without preseason? Because I don't
Man,
make the
you might not
NFL
know
without
me.
preseason, bro. I'm
You
like,
might not know me.
I don't
Like,
make that. Yeah.
Carolina, they did the reverse on me. I'm playing
Alright.
the outside. I'm in the 7 tech. I done went inside and got back outside, made the tackle. I
Come
remember
on.
Coach T gave me the look. I
Come
gave
on.
him the look.
Come on.
And, now we here.
Hey, look, you got your Carolina. Man, I remember back in my day, we was always Detroit end of the year. I'm on that thing,
Okay.
special teams about to have a heart attack, and it's like, you going to make this tackle or you going to quit? Man, what's up, bro? You don't make that tackle, have a heart attack on the sideline, man. Hey, get the IV ready, man. But you got to have those moments, bro. You know that.
Bro, you was about to go into it. What game was that? The fourth
one? Yeah,
you
bro.
know that fourth
You
one was
already
always
know.
the same one, no matter what. That
Every
was
time. It's Detroit
yeah.
either home or Detroit on the road, bro. One or the other.
It's Carolina.
Period, bro. You know that.
Hey, and if you played in that fourth one, you was out there like, man, I got
All right. That's your Super Bowl.
Yeah, some people don't even play in that fourth one. Like that's experience.
People don't even dress in that 4th game, bro. If you in that one, it's like, bro, this is your chance. So when they be talking about removing them games, you like, bro, it's a lot of dudes, man, that these Beanie Bishops, these undrafted, or even these day 3 dudes we've even brought up, it's like that doesn't happen typically without them getting that chance a little bit ahead of time. So that's kind of how I feel about Jacoby Windman right now. It's just, I just need to see him.
But they're trying to take it down to 2, and you got to think, you got to get you one of them as a dress rehearsal. So now you got really one game to like
Get it how you live.
get it how you live.
Hey, your mental rep game got to be crazy.
Man,
Your practice
remember-
tape got to be hot.
man, because you know that dress rehearsal, you might not touch it out there that game.
All right.
You might not get in until 2 minutes of the fourth. Like, you know how that goes.
Hey, look, I hope it's your side of the ball. Yeah.
Bro, true story. Me and Vince Williams, we was doing that dress rehearsal, and we played Baltimore. I'll never forget. Yeah, I remember. No, I'm sorry. We played the Eagles, and that's when it was going full speed.
Oh, when they torched us and Troy went crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
That's when Troy snapped.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Shout out to TP. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. All the time. So, I don't agree with them getting rid of preseason, but, I understand it from the top-down perspective where it's like, man, we can get to it. It's more money games out here.
Hey, look, man, you know they're going to end one of these preseason and just add another regular season, and then we're going to be rolling with 18 of these games. And that's how the money going to be, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's where the money will be at.
18 sounds crazy. Is that one buy or two buys?
It better be two.
It's got to be, yeah. It's got to be two.
It's got to be two, right?
Because right now.
That'd be good for business, too, because that extends the regular season another week.
It's more money. That's a whole nother week of TV ratings.
Yep.
Yeah, or more money NFL. More money for the league. Yeah.
More injuries.
I was say because your contract don't change. You just getting instead of it being over 17 games, now it's over 18 games. But the money is still the money, so it's like you getting an extra game out my check. That's what you're doing. So that's why I was like, more money for the league. Yeah.
I guess the contracts could go up with salary cap going up, right?
Yeah, we're saying as a whole, but your contract is already your contract right now. So unless you're up for another deal,
yeah, right.
If you was gonna make $1 million this year. It didn't matter if it was 16 games, 17 games, or 18 games. You only going to get that same $1 million. Whereas for the league, that 17 game could be the difference of $100 million or however many. You know what I'm saying? That 18 game could be the difference of another Peacock, Netflix, whoever, NBC, all these different. Yeah, bro. It's like
$850 to watch the whole season.
Hey, bro. And you got to have like 4 different services to even get every game that you want to get right now. That's the crazy part.
You better get that Peacock because that's playoff time. You know how.
But you better have that YouTube TV if you're trying to watch these games on the regular as well.
Because they might not show your team on TV.
Yeah. Hey, look, but with your Amazon Prime, if you're on 30, you gotta have Prime. Yeah.
Remember, I told you the Super Bowl will be on pay-per-view in the next
He said, give him 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, $100 buy-in just to watch the day go Super Bowl, bro.
Come on, man. It costs more to watch Tank fight than the Super Bowl right now. We gotta fix that. You ain't gonna fix that.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, we're all paying the 100. Let's just be real.
Oh, of course you paying the 100, bro. Yeah.
You know you paying that. Oh, and you mad? You like, man?
Talking greasy about the whole time. I can't believe these bums. I just another one.
Super Bowl party though. Split that like 10 ways. You know, it's just $10.
Yeah. Whatever y'all got to do.
Paying it, yeah.
They go,
you're paying it.
But you definitely gonna pay it. Facts. You
was paying for Tyson fights.
Of course,
you're paying.
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. Yeah.
Come on.
That's wild. But no, I don't put it past him though, man. I definitely don't because, like I said, the almighty dollar is
It's a genius. It's genius moves though. That Peacock was genius. Like, let's get him a little. Kept him on that one.
And they hitting them with big games too. It's
you won't get it.
Not because the Amazon Prime, you low key can get away with not having Prime, and you not tripping on some of these Thursday games. But you're not tripping. Yeah, you ain't tripping.
I catch the highlights.
That Peacock game when they like, oh, this a wild card game, but this a you like, oh, what?
They gave us the Dolphins Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying the Christmas Day games it's going to be streamed.
Oh yeah.
They don't have the service just yet.
They don't have the service
Netflix
yet.
though is like the favorite.
Netflix,
Prime, and there's one more.
Netflix is about to take over. Once Netflix get the NFL, they already got the wrestling. They got the WWE stuff. They already in bed with them. Yeah, bro. 2025, all live wrestling events are on Netflix now, bro.
Oh
yes,
but that's why Netflix done tighten up.
Okay, they got their own. They make their own movies. They make their own movies now. This is a Netflix original, right? Netflix series, Netflix movie. Like they got they like, bro, we about to get this NFL and it's a wrap. Don't mess around. Get that NBA in there. All right.
Everyone in the chat is saying it's confirmed Netflix for Christmas games.
Shout out to Netflix, bro. Netflix,
that's all right.
Netflix, big boy. And they say, bro, respect us, man.
Bro, that's gonna be star-studded. It's gonna be a Taylor Swift in the building.
Talk about it.
It's gonna be a Sierra in the building.
Talk about it.
It's gonna be a Lala in the building.
Talk about it.
What you talking about?
You see what we on? You in the building?
Talking about, man. I'm in the building.
Okay.
Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day, bro. What you doing, man? Hey, man, it's Christmas Day, bro. Come on, man.
We gotta be in the building.
Bro.
Man.
Star-studded, like you said, bro.
That's star-studded. And don't, Russ in the building.
Come on, man. Or is Russ the guy at that
Russ
point?
The starter at that time?
Or is it Phil's at that point? Who knows?
You see, they just moved Jason Kelce in there. He in the building.
Hey, low key, how'd you feel about that though? Deke, you too, bro.
I don't know anything about it.
So they basically they pulled out my man RG3. Was like no to you, and they said Jason Kelce, that's your spot now.
Man, I love the RG3 on there, man. I seen RG3 go run people
ESPN.
down on there.
What, Monday night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's messed up.
Yeah, they just made the
They'll probably
announcement.
give him Christmas though.
That's
You know they're
messed
gonna
up.
give him Christmas, bro.
Because I thought RG was fire on it, bro. I thought he's
I
been
like
like dope
RG.
in it. Yeah.
I seen RG3 run some dudes down. You don't remember that?
All right, come on, bro.
Well, I guess they did the same thing with Olsen and Brady, huh?
But it's Brady.
But that's Brady, though.
This
That's
is a
way
center. This is quarterback getting moved off for a center, whereas we're talking about a tight end getting moved off for a quarterback. Usually the quarterback.
Yeah, I think it's less understandable. I'm with you on that.
like
But
Matt
I do
Ryan
think
and them boys
Kelsey's
moved
got
into
some
that
more,
role.
I don't know, just media juice going for him at this time. But I'm with you. I don't think there was any reason to take RG3 off.
Yeah, I thought they could have both did it.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know the dollar amounts. You know, that could get
You're
weird.
right. Yeah. If that
You can't
number
have
ain't
both.
right, they like, hey.
Can't have two quarterbacks. So you got to get rid of one.
Y'all too expensive. All right.
Yeah, too expensive. So
He's going to be calling games now. Jason Kelsey's calling games?
Yeah, that's
Or is this on like the pregame show, the postgame?
He got the Monday pregame that I know.
Pregame.
about.
Okay,
the
but it's a pregame then, yeah.
Pregame.
So then, because RG calls college definitely, does he?
Yeah.
I
That's
don't know how
RG,
many
bro. He do
NFL games he calls. I know he's on the
you know
he's
what?
on the broadcast.
Right,
He's
the
on
Monday,
the Monday
the Monday
pregame.
night
with
broadcast
like Booger
is
and
Buck and Aikman.
Yeah, because in
So
terms of the
we're talking
desk, it's
about
like
the
Booger. Is Shefty on that one?
May he stops in.
I don't watch that one. I watch the Manning cast.
But that's not the pregame. That's like an actual like show during the game. That's like a
I
watch
thought you
party.
were
Yeah.
about calling the game. You were saying calling the game. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're watching the Manning cast.
Yeah.
And we're definitely watching the edition. They got Belichick on there, man. It's gonna be real detailed.
Is he up there the
Real
whole time?
detail.
What's the situation
Yeah,
with
he
that?
up there the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, wow, she's gonna pull. He's gonna be way worse than Tony Romo was his first year. Way worse.
Wait, they're saying Romo's worse now. That everyone liked Romo when he came on the scene.
They don't like
When
Romo
Romo
now.
first got on there, he used to tell you what was gonna happen.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they
like,
started to tell Romo to stop doing that.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Belichick's gonna be way worse.
He was for a fact
oh,
like, yo,
dude,
they're
I
about to
won.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah, here comes the screen. Yeah, that would be cool.
All right. Well, now let me spin the block too, man, because I had this in my notes. I remember this deep from Monday's show. All right. So we had a conversation going on Monday, and I'm sure we're going to get back to something else related to, the action. But I had to spin off this because I just remembered it. All right. So on Monday, man, one of the people in the chat had asked us, man, if we could go to dinner with 5 Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Just anybody. They got to be alive, though. Got to be alive, right? Yeah. But anybody that has been a part of this organization that's currently alive, 5 people, who would you bring to dinner? So I'll just give you an example. All right. So for Deke, his 5 at the table, Big Ben.
Okay, of course.
Ike T.
Okay.
Pouncey.
Respect.
Big Schnack Casey Hampton.
And I know this next one has to be
Peasy, 55.
Oh.
That's what he went with.
He didn't say 8.
Oof. Why you playing?
I know he said 8. I know he said 8.
As a joke.
I know he said
8 low key did come up, but he did not make the official cut.
No.
He make the cut. He make the cut.
I know he ain't want to be here, man.
Yeah.
How can I invite him out to dinner?
He won't make the cut.
He don't want to
bro.
be here anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So that was, like I said, his 5. All right.
And you just said that about me in the beginning of this when you was like, I don't know who you with. Like, all right.
So obviously, man, you played here. You've had teammates, but also you got people that you've watched growing up, man, legends, who's, and like I said, man, there's plenty of dudes that are still alive as well. So what's your 5 looking like, TG? Who you bringing with you to dinner, man? Who your 5-piece gonna look like?
I'm bringing Troy.
Shout out to TP, aka Baby Jesus.
Yeah, I'm bringing Peasy for sure.
Gotta have Peasy there, bro.
I'm gonna bring Peasy. I'm bringing that man. I'm gonna have it jumping in there. I'm bringing it.
Is it A4? Is it A4? I was just watching AB interview with Jason Whitlock, bro. Shout out, bro. We'll talk about it in a little bit. All right, I'm just watching that though. All right. Shout out to AB, bro. AB in the building, man. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. Just turn it
I'm
one time.
8-4.
It's a movie.
You know what I mean?
Peasy,
mine's
AB,
a
it's a movie. It's a movie. I know L
It's
Bell
a
on the
movie.
list. What's up?
You know I'm bringing
I
2-6.
already know El Bello your list.
I'm bringing 2-6. And then I'm bringing the original.
Is it Tay?
Who?
Who you going with?
Nah.
Who you going with?
I'm going with the original. I don't want to call him the original 50, but I'm bringing
Shay?
Foot.
Footy?
I'm bringing Footy in there, and that's
Let's go. Let's go.
And that would be hilarious.
All right. So TG. So once again, TG says Troy Polamalu.
Yeah,
Peasy. Gotta have Jay Peasy in the building. AB84. L Bell, ring the bell. And then Mr. Larry Foot. Shout out to Footy, aka my old coach out there in Pittsburgh West, Arizona Cardinals. Shout out to Footy one time. I like that right there, baby.
I like that list.
That's
that.
solid, bro. That's solid.
I'll be real. Le'Veon, his might come late, man. It'd be in question a little bit because there's some people. I look at Pouncey.
All right, because I'm about to say the list is kind of crazy. I'm about to say there's some names out there, bro. There's some names out there, bro.
Yeah, I look at Ike. I think you can't sleep on a Cam Hayward.
Is AB showing up?
Debo in the convo. So I give you my list real quick, all right? Because I gave you Deke's first. I left mine out because I didn't want to influence you. All right. Okay. And then I just heard your list. So for me, of course, I have 5 J Peasy. You know, Peasy is on everybody's list, bro. Because Peasy is one of the ones you just got to have there. So Peasy on mine. Then I got Debo. You know, I got to have Big Back. Come on now. Then because he from the crib, man, I got the homie Mike Vick pulling up at my spot. Then after that, come on, bro. Stop playing with me, baby. Come on now. Man. Then after that, give me Troy Polamalu, and I'm going to end it with the homie Pouncey. All right? That's how I'm looking.
I feel like Vic don't count, though. That's
Why
tough.
not? He was here. He played, bro. He got us a game winner.
Always a Steeler.
We got game winners with Vic.
He did.
Come on, bro. Act like San Diego ain't happened, bro. Stop that.
But that was 2. But that was 2-6 too. But
no. 2-6 had the walk off. But who had the? I know somebody in here will remember. It was somebody on the sideline that game that typically was starting at quarterback, and he talked about specifically drawing up a play on the sideline, and then the quarterback went out there and executed at a high level, threw a beautiful touchdown pass to none other than Marcus Wheaton, if I remember correctly, in that same game. So once again, I think that actually counted, man, because my man actually produced. Don't do that to the homie. Everybody say, don't do that to Vic. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But that's not 7, though. That's 2 up here. That's a different.
That's fine. That's Vic. That's why I called him Vic. That's what I said is Vic. That's what I said, Vic. I said, y'all call him whatever name you want to call him. You just got to say Vic, and everybody know exactly who we talking about.
Everybody know who that is.
Yeah. Hey, 7-2, Vic. Period. Vic. You know who that is.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I respect that.
Yeah, man. So that was why, like I said, for me, man, he the homie, he from the crib. So yeah. That's mandatory, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, I even got a Vic jersey, bro. A Steelers one. I got the Falcons. I got the Steelers one. That's you know what I'm saying?
No.
I got 2 pair of sneakers from Vic. I got the white and the black. Why you playing with me, man?
No.
He's from the Casa. You feel me?
You got the V2?
Bro, come on, bro. I got the black and the white, bro. Why you playing with
me,
me, bro?
The V2 is hard.
You know when I played at JMU for like my sophomore year, I wore his cleats. You know that, right? Like, come on, bro.
We all did.
Everybody had strapped. Come on, man. You strapped in. You know what it is, bro. Come on, man. It's Vic.
If you wasn't wearing the V7s, what was you doing?
It's Vic. You got something on your feet that's wrong. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, what was you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why do you play quarterback if you're not wearing 7? Like, what are we talking about?
Do you want to be great or not? That's how I looked at it, man. But you left. I mean, it was some names out there though, bro, that you ain't invite to your table, man.
Man,
you ain't care about Jerome Bettis. You ain't care about Big Ben. You ain't care about Hines.
Nah, respect. I'm bringing AB before I bring Hines in there, bro. That's the easy card.
Is AB not going to show up though? Are you just going to have an open seat anyway?
He might be a little
late. If he said to the table, that's AB's chair. All right.
I'll be real with you, and you'll respect this. I'm really bringing Coach T.
You bro, facts.
I'm really bringing Coach T if we really having that talk. Facts. Like, that's really who I'm bringing.
Facts. If we really was going to do it, yeah, he got to be up there. Yeah.
So, but I'm with you, though. But it's like, this It's Title Town, man. It's legends up here.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So I'm looking at the names you brought up. You ain't got no Mel Blunt, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no Jag Ham, no Lambert. You ain't got no Mean Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about Najee?
Mean Joe is a good one, man. That's way ahead of me, though.
Hey, hold on.
No current players? Najee?
Huh?
Najee.
I'm not bringing Najee. I'm gonna bring 2-6 though in the running back room, like you know.
But Najee has done something that 2-6 hasn't.
What's he done?
3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, bro. Yeah. It started off, bro. It's undefeated, man. Nobody's ever done that. Started off. Yeah.
Man, respect.
Historic.
2-6 had this thing rocking for a minute, man. What you talking about? 2-6 had everybody like.
Everybody you know what time it was, bro.
Yeah, we were thinking about that running style was the new style. Like 2-6 had this thing rocking.
Low key, think about just his time here. How everybody, even when you would practice running the football, like just playing, everybody would do that. Ain't nobody in their life hop before running the football until we start seeing L. Belt. Everybody went, let me just do this real quick because L. Belt do this, bro.
Picking that style up, like, man. You know, that's really when that single wing got super hot, too. Yeah. Like on some, like, hey, man, just snap it to him. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, let him cook.
You know how that go. Just snap it to him and let's work. So I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I like your list, though. I like your list.
I felt like of all 3 lists, mine was obviously the best, so that's fine. But that's why I just, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all good, bro. As long as PZ on the list, man, I can see a 5-5 on everybody's list. I think we all are going to enjoy our dinner time, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
PZ for president, man.
Shout out to the homie P, bro. Shout out to P. All right.
Is the schedule released tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight, but we do have some games that have been leaked. I'm not sure. So what's your stance on it, man? Are you a guy that wants to know ahead of time, or do you wait until after it, comes out?
It's all the same.
Okay.
I like, I love to see it when it come out, obviously, but it's all the same.
For sure.
I'm definitely on that. Like, I'm into, like, obviously I look at what the guys look at. Like, when's the bye week,
What? I don't care. Where's the bye week, bro? Do we got it late, early, or is it in the middle? All right.
Who has to go to Germany? Who has to go to?
Who got them long boy flights? Are we international?
Who got them long flights?
Okay.
Who's got the Thursday game?
What's that prime time looking like?
Yeah, that's a tough Thursday. Monday's cool. You like, all right, that's a Monday. This is a Thursday. Like, I didn't want that.
I don't want the Thursday. Thursday, crapped out. I ain't like that one.
I didn't want the Thursday. I take the Monday. I don't really want a Saturday, but that's late in the season. Yeah. I'm not really worried about that.
What's your thoughts on holidays, man? Christmas, Thanksgiving?
I like the holidays.
Okay.
I think you like it as a player. Like I get,
I was back and forth on it, bruh.
I think you like it as a player. It depends what day. Like
it's got to be convenient.
They can hit on different days too. Like,
yeah. Go ahead.
Because Christmas can be on a Wednesday or a Thursday, right?
Yeah,
it could be on.
Well, because this year it's going to be a Wednesday. But what I'm saying specifically is, I think of Christmas Eve game and then the Christmas Day game, which we've been a part of both of them. And when you're at the crib, if you're at the crib, I don't think it's an issue. It's when you on the road. That was my day because we didn't have it at the crib. We ain't tripping on it. You wake up, it's Christmas, we getting active. It is what it is. When you on the road and you in Houston, bro, you like, come on, bro, what we doing? Like, why y'all playing, bro? Like, I'm
not gonna get home all night.
Yeah, bro, I'm sick. Come on, man, it's Christmas morning. I want to be at the casa with the folks. Like, come on, why y'all playing with me like this, man? So that's why I was like, I'm kind of back and forth on that one, man.
Okay. That's a tough one. I'm with you with that, though.
But Thanksgiving, it's like, man, Thanksgiving, we ain't tripping. Obviously,
I think Thanksgiving is a fun one to play.
Yeah,
but you grow up
it's
playing
fun. Yeah, so I was like, it's fun. Yeah.
That was
like
cool.
You want to be seen. You want them. We know the Lions gonna be playing. Cowboys playing. It's like, bro, can I get on one of them games? I just watch me on this day, man.
The Cowboys Commanders.
Yep, always mandatory.
Detroit's gonna play. Like it's just certain things gotta happen.
Because usually it was Detroit and Green Bay. Usually, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think the Russell Wilson effect is real, man. Like that'll put you on prime time in a sense. And not that that just means he's a starter or whatnot, but it's the Russell Wilson. But just the brand,
effect, what he brings.
Yeah. Like them versus the Broncos, like that's gonna be on prime. Like we need to see that. You know what I mean? Like I think they're playing with the NFC East this year, so they'll see like what the Cowboys, the Commanders, the Eagles.
Well, you know they got to put out there the defensive player of the year winner and the new defensive player of the year front runner, Michael Parsons. You know him versus TJ Watt.
You know they gotta hype that up. They gotta hype that one up.
They said they already hyping it up. They saying that's the front runner right now, bro.
That's a game one.
Nah, that ain't game one, but they saying that's they got to get that matchup though. We need we gotta see Parsons versus TJ. Who the guy?
Yeah, that's a defensive battle though. That's a different story. That's more like, all right, that's cool. But them offensive like that.
Oh yeah, them offensive ones sell way more.
Pittsburgh Broncos might be on Monday night. Like, you know, like like Russ is back. Like, you know, I'm sure they'll do that early too. So it's like no drama. Let's get Russ in there. You know how
because you run the risk. The longer you wait, that's definitely
the longer you wait, things happen.
Yeah.
You know, starters become backups. You know, things happen. Are we all in on the Russ train?
What you mean?
Are we all in on Russ?
Yeah.
Like, are we all in on the Russ train? Russ the starter?
Yeah.
Oh, you said are we all in on the train? Like is he going? I'll put it like this, man. I'm rocking with it. I want him to be the guy, but at the same time, I want to see what Fields can do. Like, let it play out. Like that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, what do you say, pole position? Like, I don't mind Russ getting, when they say offense QB1, go out there with the offense one or starting offense. Like, I don't mind him running out there as long as he get his 4 plays or 5 plays, and then Fields gets his 5 plays as well. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see it just be organic. Like, let both of them have their fair share at this day, man, because I think that it could get interesting. Now, at the same time, I lean more Russ because of the experience, because of the floor, I think, just being higher. But at the same time, man, I'm not about to act like Justin Fields isn't elitely talented, and the only thing that we're talking about is the consistency in decision-making with certain elements. Can that get fixed the same way we was about to hype up Kenny Pickett? Man, you actually, come on, bro. Of course I feel the same way if we go talk like that. So that's why I'm like, I want to see if Justin Fields, what his development looks like, because the talent is undeniable. But
so Deke, what jersey do Deke got?
I got to get a Russ.
Ooh, you got a Russ.
Okay.
I'll get pop the tag.
I'll get both, man. I don't care. I'll support whoever. But I think
Russ
Russ is the guy.
Tags? Are we popping tags early, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that again. That was just for that day in December. Like, I can't keep doing that gimmick.
Respect.
It'll be getting old. You know what I mean?
It was fire though, bro. That was a moment. It was fire.
Man, that was a moment. When he popped that tag, I felt
bro.
that.
We all felt, bro. First time I seen Deke out there, I was like, bro, that was major. Yeah.
That was a moment. Like, okay, we have something here, y'all. Pop the tag.
That was Mason, man. Mason did that. Thank Mason.
No.
TG, you got the Hawks taking Bronny then.
I got the Hawks. If I'm the Hawks, I'm not taking Bronny, but as a business perspective,
no.
I know I text on it.
Did TG pump fake us? It was how you gonna sit that bro?
Man, I had to get out of that.
It seemed like you was co-signing it. It seemed like you wanted to bring that up. Like, yo, this how I feel.
You know, I had a lot of discussions about that, man. I done got my mind. They done fixed me. They fixed me.
I was like, yo, that's you. You see even how I responded. I was like, yeah, I kind of like it better in Dallas, but I mean, if this you take it to Black Hollywood, bro, it ain't tripping. Yeah.
I got fixed.
You can't make the pick and then LeBron not sign though.
So weird, you know.
That's the problem.
That'll be. Oh my gosh. What's the timing of it though?
Like, if you were guaranteed LeBron, I think Bronny is worth the #1 overall.
But what LeBron got like 2 more years?
That's
maybe?
the other problem, though. I guess.
Yeah, like I can't.
Because I hear they trying to get Donovan Mitchell to come out to L.A. They saying if they don't extend him over there, they trying to go get that one. So I'm like, if that's the case, then what is L.A. even talking about? Unless Bronny goes undrafted and they hit him with the back door, sign him as undrafted dude.
Man,
because they ain't gonna have no picks. They about to trade away the first round picks to go get D Mitchell. Yeah, Austin Reeves gonna be gone. D-Lo gonna be gone. You know that.
Or is LeBron going back to the Cavs?
Oh, I don't like that though for him to go back to Cleveland, because it's just like it's the feel good story, but I feel like it's a dead end. I don't feel like there's anything coming out of that. Dang, TG, bro, man.
He didn't like the combo.
Come on, bro. That's crazy, man. You think you know a guy? He's just going to hang up on us like that, Deke? Jeez. All because he wanted to pump fake us.
Yeah.
So you just gonna hang up on us in the middle? That's crazy.
Man,
That's crazy.
I lost you,
man,
crazy.
Bro. That's nuts,
crazy.
man.
I was just getting into my Braun,
Man.
Braun hypothesis, but
we over here talking about if Braun were to go back to Cleveland like you recommended. I don't like it. I think it's a dead end. I don't think there's anything. I think that's the end of the chapter. I think the end of the book.
But I think the end of the book's coming though. That's how you want the book to end. It can be coming,
but I don't want it to end that way. I wanted to end with Braun in Dallas, Bronny off the bench, Luka, Kyrie, and we competing. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And it's like, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is. But going back to Cleveland, it's like, yo, that's Wizards Jordan. I don't want to see that. I'm good on that.
That's Wizards Jordan.
I don't want to see that. Wizards Jordan was trash. Not trash, but it just was not what we wanted to see. It wasn't Jordan. It was Wizards Jordan. It was cool for Virginia people, DC people, Baltimore people, sure. But it was Wizards Jordan, man. You know how that was.
If I'm on anything, and I've been saying this, I'm on the LeBron to go to State with Steph.
I love that too. I love that too. Hey, do it one time for the old heads. Let the
old heads play the young boys, and let's do it.
Do it for the old heads. I'm all for that. Guys that were rivals, guys that were competitors. Now we're going to link up one final goal like we seen in Avengers. You got Iron Man and Thor and all these other folks linking up together. Hulk. It's like, yo, bro, come on, man.
One time for the one, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, let's compete.
KD got a little bad rep right now. Everything in Phoenix. So it's like, bro, everybody kind of got a little.
KD's going to the Warriors too in this scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
What, you think KD going to stay in Phoenix? KD is pissed off right now in Phoenix, bro. He is pissed with everything over there.
How's he getting out of this one?
They'll find a way. You know they'll find a way. But he's pissed over there, bro. You seen the whole? It's a cluster over there that's going on right now, man.
The NBA contracts is 1 year, man. If they want to get out,
hey, they get about them things.
Yeah, they'll get out.
And then them organizations is gonna pay whatever tax they gotta pay, and they just like, all right, bro, we'll get it later. It is what it is.
Yeah, they'll get that out.
That would be embarrassing for KD to go back to the Warriors, man.
No way.
Not in this context.
Dude, that's crazy. For you to leave the Warriors and go on this journey that you've been on just to end up back to the Warriors, like, you should have just stayed from the start. Holy hell.
But you're doing it with Braun and Steph at this stage where we've all been like, all right, everybody's done it on their own. Everybody's shown that, all right, we old now. Let's get back together. One final hoorah for the old guys, man.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying it's embarrassing for KD. Like, bro.
Do you is it embarrassing or is it just frowned upon? If it was 2 years ago, I think it's embarrassing. But I think because we've seen Brooklyn and Phoenix, I think now it's just frowned upon. Now it's like, oh, he's back. All right, well, hey, Braun's here too, and Steph. All right, let's see what's going on there.
And then maybe you let Draymond get up out of there.
Draymond, Clay got to go. You know how that go, yeah. Or Draymond might come back for the cheapie, though, because, Braun's his man.
Draymond to Detroit. Go back. Go home.
Yeah, because Draymond got smoked with KD. I think they might bump. They could bump a little bit.
Got to break that up.
Yeah, they'll bump.
Keep everybody happy for 1 year.
You're right.
Go do it.
Bring Bronny around, so now you got the underlying feel-good story. Cali kid, technically, since he's growing, it's been this past. Come on, bro. I already peeped it, bro.
I love it.
TG, what do you think of Aaron Rodgers and the Jets week 1, Monday Night Football?
Who they play?
They did it again. 49ers.
They said the Achilles killer is out there as well, though. Leonard Floyd. You feel me?
Nah,
that's what they calling him. They calling him, but the guy who put him out, they said the guy who put him out.
Is that who got him?
Tackled him.
Technically, yes, but we're not gonna start that narrative. All right, because they tried to push that. They was like, yo, the guy who hurt him. I'm like, yo, first off, he ain't do that. The turf did it, but Leonard Floyd was technically a part of the play. Leonard Floyd is now with the Niners, so that's what. Yeah. He
was supposed to get chopped on that play anyway.
Hey, yo,
man.
Chill out, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We knew when Aaron Rodgers signed there that they couldn't block, and we knew after the game started that they still couldn't block. All right, so ain't nothing changed except the fact that Aaron Rodgers come back, but that offensive line, it still can't block. So yeah, it sounds good, but they still can't block. Yeah,
that line got way better over the summer, but
man, y'all told me that last year too.
I'm not on that train right there. That's not the train I jumped. I'm not on that train. that was a last year thing. I'm not on that train.
But you missed out, man. It was a major move that took place.
What happened?
So obviously last week we talked to you about Chase Claypool joining the Buffalo Bills. Transitioning from Miami to the to the only New York team. But
I know you.
There was also a 2-time, not one, two-time Super Bowl champion wide receiver who actually had a touchdown catch versus the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl this past season. None other than Marquez Valdez-Scantling, aka MVS. Yeah, we got big speed, baby. You like it? I know you're scared of it, ain't you? Come on, man. He back Super Bowl champ, baby. Come on, man.
I thought you was talking about Odell. I was like, when you won it twice.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, bro. Why you trying to play with MVS? Don't play with MVS like that, bro. You know this was a power move. Everybody knows it.
Drop a lot.
Why you don't do that? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. He caught it versus Baltimore. He caught it in the Super Bowl. He caught it versus Buffalo. He caught two versus Buffalo. I was like, yo, really? God, dog.
That's a feel-good story. Like, dropped it early, kept working at it. It showed back up. I respected it. I really did. I'm
just saying, that speed, bro. You see the speed.
I like it.
Come on, man.
I mean, I would have been intrigued, like, why Pittsburgh didn't make that call. Like,
I'm a little interested in that, too, man, because I think he could have definitely helped us out, bro.
Yeah, those are names that I'm like, some names that still pop around. It's like, that might not have been a bad call right there.
Two-time Super Bowl champ, too, man.
I hear you. I hear you with that.
Back to back. Back to back.
I didn't put two and two together that Scotty Miller was on. He was with Arthur before.
Oh,
I didn't all the way put it together.
We I think
last year.
Yeah, Deke pulled that one up. Yeah, I missed that one too. I was like, oh, that's where you caught him at. Okay.
Once I put it together, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's just like
he's there. Yeah.
That's his trust factor. You know that guy. Man, I know this gonna do what I asked him to do.
Hey, look, every single time too.
I know
every single time.
I didn't realize I put it together late, but yeah. Now that I put it together in hindsight, I like that pick. I like that pickup. I do. He know the offense. Yeah. I'm comfortable. I can help guys. You should be here on this. You should do this on this. You know?
Well, and shoot, you already know that slot receiver role, too, for a quarterback, man. That's their safety net at times. So when you're talking about Russ or even Fields learning this offense, getting implemented and comfortable with it, we know it's going to be a big part.
Man, I'm with you.
Nah, respect. All right. I'm trying to think, man. Did you have anything? You got anything on your end on the back end of this thing?
Man, I'm pretty clean for the most part, man. We get that schedule release. We get to see what's happening.
Heck yeah, man.
That new NCAA about to come out. They said it's like 140 different offenses you can run on there. I'm excited.
They say the team to beat is JMU also. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. They say you might want to pick them out. Yeah. Oh, talking time, bro. Everybody know that. Yeah.
Everybody left there for the portal, man. That ain't it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, that's not it.
Shout out to the portal, though, bro. Shout out to the portal. It's an import and export, man. All right, so yeah, we got some new people that came in. Yeah, just wait. Just wait on it, man. Just wait on it. Yeah.
I do feel that.
So I like it then, man. So shoot, man. We'll spin the block, do it again next week, and we'll have some scheduled stuff to react to officially. All right. But as always, man, definitely appreciate you, broski.
All right. Well, guys.
Peace, bro.
Shout out right there to one and only TG, a.k.a. Terrence Garvin. If you was digging the convo, don't forget to hit that like button one time on the culture and subscribe if you are new. All right? Say it, man. And, yeah, that was definitely the difference with the audio with him, bro. He be putting us on speakerphone. I caught on. But we back now, man. That was solid right there. All right. So, shoot, man. Got some supers. And then after that, man, think we solid. And then it's game time.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Works for me.
I saw the Pirates was taking a little thumping, too, bro. They was down 6-1 in the fifth.
It's
when
terrible.
I looked up a little earlier. Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
I was
Embarrassing.
like, God, dog, man. Come on, baby. King's not pitching today, though, right?
Who? I don't know. I probably would have heard about it.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it would have been way more like talk.
Louis G. Deke united this community with his one-man Kenny Stance. He isolated himself to bring us together. He's the hero we need, not the one we deserve.
Hey, you know what, bro? That's on brand with you too, man. That's
He's
on brand with you, bro.
Giving me too much credit. There was not much deep thought into what I was doing. I was just calling it how I saw it. Like I said, I thought Kenny was going to be good. And if that was the consequences of it, where I isolated myself and everyone joined up against me and shitted on my takes, then it is what it is. It doesn't bother me.
Hey, man, that's the selflessness of it, though.
Thanks, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I say, bro,
I'll
bro.
take another water bottle.
Hey, man, you ain't getting no dry mouth right here on us. All right, come on, man. Hey.
Yeah, Louis giving me too much credit here, but
Deke is being cool about it. He's trying to minimize his role. Deke stood on that mountain like Moses. All right, showed us all the 10 Commandments. That's what Deke was doing. And he had to take that sacrifice for us, and we appreciate you sacrificing what people might view as your approval rating in order to unify the group. You unified the culture, bro. That's what you did, man. Shout out to you, bro. You made the chat great again. That's what you did.
yeah, my takes in for approval ratings.
Yeah. You do it from the heart.
I do it for what I think is true.
Facts.
Futureberg, ask TG his 5 people at the dinner table question. Well, we did that.
We had you, baby. We was on the same page. Yeah. I was scrolling. I was like, yo, I got it. I saved it. We good.
Ethan Leach, Moats talking alliances is crazy.
Hey, yo, hold on, Ethan. Don't do me like that. All right? I don't have multiple alliances. I'm an alumni to multiple teams. That's the difference. TG got alliances. All right, TG's an alumni to multiple organizations, but he actually he likes a lot of different teams for a multitude of reasons. All right, so don't confuse me with having multiple alliances. I don't have multiple alliances. I'm an alumni. All right, it's different. Don't think about it too hard. Just roll with it. You think you just nod. Don't just yup. Just roll with it, just like that, bro. We good, all right? Good.
I think I could name at least
No,
one.
I'm an alum. Just let me alum it. And we'll leave it at that, all right? Yeah, so we're good. So leave me alone, Ethan. Leave me alone. I'm innocent.
Brent Fox, Moats, Deke in the chat. Y'all got to stop treating Najee like he's that expendable. Give me 25 other backs that's done what he's done. It's still all love, but when y'all talk RBs, y'all know I'm pulling up.
Hey, Brent, I love the energy. My only question is, if you love him that much, what are you willing to pay him? That's the whole conversation surrounding Najee, man. I don't think that he's just super duper expendable, but when you're talking about value of a contract extension for him versus the production and alternative routes, that's the part where, yeah, I think it is a legitimate conversation, man, in the sense of not just short-term, but even long-term forecasting, business-wise, and even how his game could potentially age out. So, yeah, man, I'm with you. But once again, what would you be willing to compensate him to what level would you be willing to compensate him? Like you said, if we're talking in the 4 or 5 range, yeah, that's different than the 6.8 that was the 5th-year option, or I think we've seen some of these backs getting 10. What, Saquon got 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 12. So it's like, are we putting Najee in the 10 to $12 million category? That's what, I think that's kind of the sticking point.
Brent Fox adds that message was for Omar and Rooney as well.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk. And shout out to Brent Fox bringing up Art Rooney II, because as I was watching that AB interview today, bro, I watched like an hour of it. He actually brought up Dan Rooney. He was talking about how, when he passed, man, some of the impact that had on him. I was like, yo, it was pretty wholesome to kind of hear that type of stuff, man. I was like, I like this, man.
Future Berg, this season got another feel to it. The Berg is lit.
Big facts on that. Big facts.
Next. 828 style.
Oh, they wild.
The best thing KPA did for us was Peyton Wilson. Man. Haven't heard from 828 in a while. And his first comment in a minute.
That's rough. That's rough. But you know what? We're going to spin it positive. And that's how we're going to say it, okay? The same way you had to be selfless and sacrifice your overall approval rating in order to unify the group.
That's not what I was doing.
Kenny also had to make a sacrifice. Kenny had to decide, do I stay here even if the longer I live here, I'm going to go from the hero to being the villain? Or do you just, walk away right now before you become fully a villain? And I think that's what he did. He walked away in the midst of the villain arc starting, and that was the sacrifice to bring in Peyton Wilson. So we appreciate that sacrifice from KPA. He didn't have to do it. He could have stayed here. He could have made this a big ordeal. He could have been back and forth with Russ. He could have hindered us from getting a Justin Fields in here. He could have done all those things. We could have not had Peyton Wilson on the other side. Our draft rating might not be rated as highly, but Kenny said, I'm not going to do that, bro. The same way I was selfless with my love and I chose to get married, I'm going to be selfless with my career. And I'm going to put the team first. And that's what he did, bro. So salute him, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'd like to think the game-winning drives and some of those fourth quarters were the best thing that KP8 did for us.
I mean, that was a part of it, too. Yeah, it's definitely a part of it. He brought a lot to the table, though.
I'll give 8-8 this. If Peyton Wilson ends up being a franchise linebacker for us, then yeah, I'll say that was the best thing KP8 did for us.
Come on, man. Come on.
But up to this point, no.
Nah.
KP8's game-winning drive on Franco Harris's 50th anniversary on Christmas Eve a couple years ago. I'd say that was kind of impactful. The game-winning drive. Ravens on the road. That was impactful. But okay, if Peyton Wilson becomes Luke Kuechly, then yeah, I'll say that the KP8 trade was the best thing KP8 did for us. And here's the other. Actually, wait. Another caveat though.
I was like, hold on.
Something's gotta work out with this quarterback situation too. Something's gotta work out there.
Because I was gonna say, I think we'll pass.
And we got to see what KP8 does rest of his career. There's a lot of caveats.
If Russ or Fields is cooking, I think we wouldn't even care whatever Peyton Wilson did, as long as one of these quarterbacks do whatever we thought.
And if KP's not doing anything with his career.
Because I think Kenny can still do well, but I just don't think he can do better than Fields or Russ.
Right.
I think that's the whole.
I'll give you that. Yeah. Yep, 100%.
Because it's like, man, Kenny can go out here and be a Pro Bowler, All-Pro this year. As long as Russ MVP or Fields MVP caliber, it's like, we ain't tripping. Hey, shout out to you, Kenny. But if it's a scenario where Kenny looks better throughout the course of a season than them two dudes, then yeah.
You won't hear the end of it from me.
Yeah, that's going to be one of them ones right
You
there.
will not hear the end of it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Yeager. New Gunna or new Future album?
Well, which Future album are you referring to? The We Don't Trust You, the We Still Don't Trust You, or the mixtape that he was supposed to drop the same day as Gunna's new album, but he ended up postponing it? If we go on that road, obviously, man, I rock with We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You more than Gunna's album. I rock with Future as an artist more than Gunna. But Gunna, I thought the album was straight. We obviously know the big thing with Gunna is this, man. You got to depend in terms of your personal feelings about did he snitch, did he not snitch, and how involved you want to be with that narrative. And then, when you break it down the lyrics. But to me, man, I just looked at it as strictly entertainment. And leaving it like that, man, Gunna got a vibe, bro. Gunna gonna have that flow pushing P. Peter. You know how he get down, man, when he be talking that talk, man. So, yeah, it was straight. But, yeah, it's Future. Ain't even tell what we talking about, man. Hey, what Future say, man? Anybody worry about your little album over there, bro? Yeah, we ain't worry about that. My man went back-to-back once. Kind of like that back-to-back Super Bowl champ I was referencing earlier, too, man. MVS. Just never know.
Richard Hunt, good afternoon. We need to get off to a hot start.
Facts on that. Big fact. Low key, I wish I would have remembered when he just said get off to a hot start. That day going text about your man Narduzzi on the hot seat. Well, I tease you, I wanted to hear that talk, man.
Yeah, he's on the hot seat.
You think so, bro?
I'm fine with that. Again, it goes back to the definition of hot seat. I think he gets the season, but if we get another 3-9 season, it's time to move on, probably.
That's right, because you did say he's not. No, who are we talking about for the Hall of?
That was Tomlin.
No. It was a Pitt coach we was talking about. Yeah, because that's Narduzzi. It was like, is Narduzzi or even Wannstedt like Pitt Hall of Fame category? Yeah. Dang.
Maybe Wannstedt's like a Hall of Famer as just an overall Pitt contributor of being a player.
And coach.
Yeah, coach, and just being a Pitt guy. He might be in. He might already be in that, but just as a coach, nah.
But in terms of you, Wannstedt versus Narduzzi.
Wow, that's tough. Very similar. I go Narduzzi, though. I actually won an ACC championship with Narduzzi.
Respect.
Wannstedt, I don't think we won a Big East with him. We folded a couple seasons, like being the hands-down favorite going into the last 2-3 weeks of the season to win the Big East, and didn't pull it out. Some very big letdown games under the
biggest
Wannstedt
draft
era.
picks under him he had Shady McCoy.
Yeah, I think he was around for Revis too.
Oh, all right, never mind. Because I was like, yo, who had the better prospects coming out from under them too?
Narduzzi, I believe, had Donald.
Right.
I don't know who Donald committed to though, because we had a really weird stretch where after Wannstedt we had Todd Graham for a year. He was like air raid, Cliff Kingsbury type of guy coming over from Arizona State. He was only here for a year, and then I think we had Paul Christ from Wisconsin for like a year or two. And then it's been Narduzzi ever since. I don't know when Donald was at Pitt. I can't remember. It might have been for one of those weird years. It might have been for like Wannstedt, all three of those coaches or something. I don't know.
All right, because I was like, yeah, who gets coaches? Because I was like, if Narduzzi could get AD, then that maybe offsets Wannstedt having
Narduzzi got Pickett. He got Addison.
Nah, because you said Darrell Revis
couldn't keep
and
Addison,
Shady
though.
McCoy. Yeah, I was like, them. One's a Hall of Famer and one's arguably a top 5 all time, top 10 all time back. Yeah.
Yeah, Cansey's gonna be good. So watch how his career plays out. Yeah. James Conner, I'm pretty sure it was Narduzzi.
Who was Fitzgerald?
Walt Harris.
Oh, all right. Oh, cool. I was like, is that Monty too?
Yeah, like Revis might be Walt Harris. Like he might have recruited Revis and then Wannstedt got like over his last year or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what can I say? Pitt turns out good pros, man.
This facts.
Tyler Boyd's Narduzzi.
Yeah.
Future Berg, they're gonna drop Future's song on Christmas game.
Hey man, no, we don't need that because we ain't trying to do nothing to piss off. Where's the game at on Christmas Day? You said this one is home or away?
Home, Kansas City.
We're definitely not gonna play that on Christmas. We're not. Future might drop the song on Christmas Day, but the Steelers ain't gonna play that song. The Steelers ain't playing no Future in there. You know that. They ain't gonna be tripping. Or if they do, they ain't about to be heavy-handed with it. Nah. Not if Russ is the guy. You can't do it if Russ is the guy, bro. It's just bad taste.
828 style. KPH should try ice skating. He had a mean spin game. It would look good on ice.
Why y'all picking on him, man? Don't pick on him. No, Kenny is an athlete though. So what I will say from a positive standpoint is Kenny could be a multi-sport athlete. All right. I don't know if his basketball game would that look like, but yeah, I don't see why he couldn't be athletic enough to ice skate. Yeah. See, positivity.
Grayson Brown, I saw the schedule leak. Week 11 to 18 is insane. 4 division games in a row is a red flag. Hell, a yellow flag. Shit, a yellow card. Get out of here. Is that even legal?
4 division games in a row, hey, man. If that is what the schedule makers decide, you know how it go. Get it how you live, man. Yeah. I don't love it, but if that's the case, you got to, you ain't got a lot of alternatives, put it like that, man. Nah.
Yeah, from the looks of it, we literally don't have a division game the first 10 weeks of the season.
That is actually kind of weird. Because you could be cooking or like just wetting the bed in that whole process, and it still is kind of like relevant but irrelevant because the division games matter the most, obviously. That's 10 weeks. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. All right.
It'll be 9 games because we have a bye week 9. Yeah, through nine games of the season, we will not have played a division opponent.
I don't know what
that's insane.
I almost say what they hunting with that one, bro.
And then, like he said, Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Browns, 4 weeks in a row.
Because you're gonna be doubling
week
up.
11 to 14.
You have to start doubling up back then, yeah.
And then it's Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals to end it. Holy hell!
Get it how you live, man.
Wow. Okay. Hey, man, it is what it is.
That's it, man. It is what it is, baby. We ain't backing down from nothing. We ain't scared of none of that, man. 4 games in a row, division. It could be 10 games in a row in the division. Don't matter. Wild card, division round. We knocking them all off. All right. But nah, respect. Dang.
All right, that's it.
I like it, man. I like it. Shoot. Did you have anything else? I didn't think I had nothing else on my docket. I think I was solid. Did you have on yours anything?
I got nothing to add.
About to say, best shoe. I feel like it's a clean one then. 4:15. Obviously, like I said, it is game day for my little man. Hence the reason, part of the reason why we up here a little bit early today. Also, man, this is it for the rest of the week. So hit that like button. Make sure you've enjoyed today's show. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to this thing. All right, we back in the saddle next week like we always do. But until then, stay safe out there. And until next time, baby.
Peace.